Me?
5 seconds, shit.
It's another one. Shut My Mouth Wide Open podcast. It is Sunday, November 27th. I'm still full from Thanksgiving. Ha! Welcome. We got a good one tonight for y'all. We are officially into the holiday season. What do you say to that?
Should we do that thing where we talk about our favorite Thanksgiving things? Or is it too late for that?
No, it's been a couple days after. We can still get into that real quick. If
The
you,
green bean casserole, bro. I think it's my favorite.
Oh, we're getting into favorite Thanksgiving food. I hate Thanksgiving food. It's so overrated. It's terrible.
You're kidding, right?
No, I'm not kidding at all.
What a hot
It's
take.
all the best food.
It's just some turkey with fucking just barely any seasoning on there.
I'm gonna
you know
go
what I
ahead
mean?
and-
It's just
you know
like
what?
some mashed potatoes and some slop ass gravy.
You know what I gotta say?
It's just some beans.
I'm sorry
All
your
right.
mom sucks at cooking. I'm really sorry.
Hey,
That must suck.
Hey, that hurts because it's true. It hurts because it's true. All right.
He's got
You said
nothing.
it's barely seasoned.
He's got nothing to say. He's like, hey.
What's a turkey taste like, Jack?
When I lived in Texas, I used to host all the displaced people because most people are like, okay, Christmas is so soon. I'm not going home for Thanksgiving and Christmas. So I would cook 2 turkeys sometimes. I would have so many people to fucking feed.
Dang, 2 turkeys.
Yeah, and
Jack's a real chef.
I grew the herbs for this shit in my herb garden.
Wow, dang. He's
Rosemary,
you're like a Native American.
Thyme. Yeah, and you recreate your own.
So you had some pilgrims over, is what you're saying?
Yes, and you know what I did? I celebrated it the old-fashioned way.
Yeah.
I invited all my neighbors over,
Uh-huh.
had a great meal with them.
And then came the smallpox.
Then I killed them and took their land.
Yeah, there you go.
That's an old like Jon Stewart or something.
I bet 1 million comedians have
Yeah.
made that joke, honestly.
I'm a hack, what
honestly.
can I say?
It's a hack joke.
No, but
Let's
Thanksgiving
be
rules.
real.
I used to make I can make really good cornbread. I'm gonna change your mind.
You know what? You're right. Cornbread does taste pretty. The sides can be good. The mac can be good. The cornbread can be good.
What do you
Turkey-
think about sweet potato fluff with the freaking
The marshmallows?
with the cornflakes and the marshmallows?
With cornflakes?
Cornflakes?
They better be Frosted Flakes.
No, my grandma's recipe has cornflakes on top.
Your grandma must be part of the. God, she must have had stock in Kellogg's or something. What's she putting cornflakes on there for?
It doesn't look this crazy with pretzels and almonds, but you get the vibe.
No, leave nuts out of everything. I hate nuts.
Yeah, I know.
No, I like some nuts sometimes.
I bet you do, buddy. Hey, ooh, but
Time for my close up.
Hey, I like a nice cluster in my cereal.
the
A cluster of nuts.
uh,
Oh shit, Mike's got a close up.
the marshmallows on the yams and the sweet potatoes might be a little much, right?
The what?
Marshmallows.
You
You're
know what?
pushing
I don't
it.
really go for that sweet potato stuff. I don't really like pumpkin pie. I don't really like sweet potato pie. And I like sweet potatoes fine. They're pretty good. They have a natural sweetness
And
to
you
them.
have a pretty sophisticated palate, I'd say.
Yeah,
I
I,
was
really
about to
do,
say-
but I'm getting pickier as I get older, man. I don't tolerate shit I don't really like anymore.
It makes
It's
I
sense.
weird.
respect that.
Yeah.
And you're not that kind of guy who's a picky eater. You like good stuff.
I do like good stuff.
So I can't really come at you too hard. But
It's just it seems like, man, I like so much good stuff, and now we're just going back to the most basic ass dinner imaginable.
It's like you think about these things like, is a grilled cheese on white bread with butter and like shitty American cheese, is that good? Or is it like nostalgic and I love it for that?
Yeah, you're right, because that Kraft cheese ain't no good.
I don't ever eat that. I actually talked to my mom about this recently. I thanked her. I was like, thank God we never had those singles in the house.
Yeah, they
My mom would never buy that shit.
that's pure just human made
Fake shit.
chemical
She
shit.
bought Boar's Head American, real cheese.
There we go.
Yikes, I gotta admit,
Yeah, with that with the Kraft singles, you take that film off and then it looks the exact same. It's still just as shiny.
And
as
I
when-
recently saw a thing that's one of the biggest culprits for microplastics.
I bet
Is
that makes
those
so much sense.
individually wrapped.
How is it
cheese
not
things.
just plastic?
They're whipping through that machine so fast, plastics flying everywhere.
I mean, Kraft. I'm surprised it doesn't say Playmate on it or something like that. It seems like it's made of.
Playmate.
It seems like it's made of plastic.
Yeah.
you know?
That's
Scary
Fisher,
stuff.
Fisher Price cheese.
It's really bad.
You
scary
know?
stuff.
Seems like Fisher Price cheese.
I've probably eaten at least like 1,000 Kraft singles in my life.
You should pull up the Kraft Deluxe cheese. Is great though.
Oh, so they do have a good product when they shell the money out for
That
the
stuff's
deluxe.
the best for making macaroni and cheese, because if you use like really nice, really good cheese, there's no like emulsifiers in it, so it kind of like separates and gets all weird.
Oh, I know what you mean.
So if you
yeah.
buy shitty cheese and you make macaroni and cheese, you're gonna have a great time.
Yeah.
It's got some stuff mixed in.
Or is that just the brainwash marketing from back in our childhood? That Blue Box Blues,
Oh, well,
Kraft macaroni
that's-
and cheese.
That's too far. We're
I gotta
talking about,
have the Blue Box, Mom.
talking about a commercial again. But
Pull it up. I'm
I
just
love
kidding.
Chef. Mike said that the other night.
I love Chef. Is
I
that
love
Chef
Chef.
Boyardee?
where the can follows him home from the store?
I love Chef.
Yeah.
Don't you remember that?
I remember talking about
the
that.
The can rolls and follows him home from the
Oh,
store.
I do. Yeah.
With the most heartwarming, like, Italian music.
yeah.
And you know what? Now that we're just going down, that my brain's just shooting the fucking Campbell's commercial with Frosty the Snowman,
And he melts away.
and it's her son the whole time. It was just
No, it's her husband. Or
What the
something.
fuck? I don't
But yeah, he
remember.
comes in from like shoveling the driveway.
I
and he's
remember
a snowman.
I remember
watch it?
many commercials with snowmen melting.
Yeah,
There were so many, right? There were a lot. I mean, you got
we-
Nestea.
What a bunch of hacks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, the one iced tea can had a fucking
Nestea.
hardcore snowman on the side.
Hardcore
He was like
snowman.
snowboarding or something.
Yep, and
right?
he would melt, and he'd be going into that store all melty. He'd be
Oh, yeah.
stomping through that store just to grab another Nestea, and then as soon as he drinks it, he's full snowman.
Crazy. I
again.
forgot about that.
That wasn't a
commercial.
bad advertisement, honestly. It made you feel like he was really
That
quenched.
stuff is so horrible.
I mean, it's probably just pure sugar in some tea.
Like,
tea
pull up
leaves.
the world's oldest grilled cheese. We talked about a grilled cheese a second ago. This is pretty interesting.
There wasn't even tea leaves in Nestea. That was just brown colored dye.
Yeah,
and
you ever go to a
sugar.
restaurant? You're like, "Can I get some tea?" And they're like, "We have the raspberry tea on tap." And you're like, "No, I don't want that."
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know if this is the right thing.
They were trying to recreate. They were making like a grilled cheese with like this cheese that they found in like a tomb.
Whoa,
somewhere.
whoa. Cool. So they found cheese that they thought would, because cheese ages.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah. They found this tomb cheese.
So was it still aging and it still was edible cheese? Is that what you're saying?
And then they found some bread in some other tomb.
No,
and they were gonna
but the
cook-
bread gets stale.
They found this bread, and they were going to cook it.
Did they make French toast out of it? That works sometimes.
They were going to cook it on like the world's what they found like the first non-stick pan that they found like in like a.
So
an
even the
archaeological-
pan?
Yeah,
Even the
yeah,
pan?
yeah. It was
And how
supposed
could it be non-stick? My pan's not non-stick, and it says non-stick.
I know. I don't know. I was kind of drunk and I saw this on YouTube the other night, and I was like, I thought this was pretty interesting.
That is extremely interesting. This is awesome. So the cheese, I'm more interested in the cheese because it's like,
Mike is giggling. Crazy.
is this a fake story? Are you all yanking my chain?
No.
Mike's giggling like this is a fake story. This is a ruse.
But I thought it was crazy. I was like, this is the best idea anyone's ever had.
Yeah, because like the cheese ages, right? It becomes more blue or whatever. It's kind of like wine, right? The
Maybe
more
the
it
bread was
ages, the
frozen.
better. Maybe they found it in an Arctic cap.
They found a dude one time that was frozen, like perfectly preserved or whatever. Remember that? That's
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
and
fucking
and
freaky.
an woolly mammoth, right?
Let me.
real.
I think they got the
segue.
woolly mammoth.
Woolly
is
mammoths
almost
aren't real,
back.
Kevin.
Apparently, they're almost back.
I'm pretty sure Kevin thought the mermaid documentary was real that one time.
I did because it was on the Discovery Channel. Okay. Honestly, I was at the perfect age where I was just so blown with that. Do you remember when that mermaid documentary came out? I happened to be just at my beach house.
Yeah, you came over to
in
Mike's.
Fenwick Island,
And you were telling
just
us.
watching the Discovery Channel, and this documentary comes on saying that mermaids are real, and that was before like Discovery Channel didn't have any credibility, and it was, you know what I'm saying? That was a weird time.
All right, I got things.
Go for it.
The reason I was laughing. You
here we
can't
go.
drink the sarcophagus juice. You can't eat the tomb cheese. What is the point of archaeology? You know what? World's oldest cheese found in an Egyptian tomb, but it may be filled with a deadly disease.
Fuck.
Ancient cheese with a deadly disease. Ancient cheese with a deadly disease. Chanting.
Does it smell like feet?
What?
Does it smell like feet? You ever had the cheese that smell like feet?
It looks like it smells bad.
I don't think so.
Well, check this out. On
So
the
that's
same tip,
cheese?
we got a 2,000-year-old lump of butter found in an Irish bog.
Oh, in a bog.
Can
Was
we
there a
still
log in
eat
that
the
bog?
fucking bog butter, it says? That's weird. Okay, and no, I wanted to say this happened a long time ago, apparently. But I thought the news article was recent. I read this past week that we successfully grew a sheep in an artificial embryo.
I've heard of that one.
You sent that to me. Jack sent me that content. I was meant to have it on display already, but
Yeah, they grew this sheep in a bag.
I mean, they've been doing lamb stuff for a long time. Remember Dolly? The first clone?
holy
Oh, yeah.
shit.
So, wow, look at that thing.
mute-
So
just
that
mute
was
this.
completely just grown in a lab?
Yeah, it's in the
Yeah,
womb.
that's its womb. That's it about to be birthed.
So they took
I got the question.
sheep jizz and a sheep egg, and they
Put
put
it
it
in.
in that bag.
And Kevin gave
Shook
it
it up.
And then, okay, now it makes sense. Go, Mike.
So you got oh god, I totally went off track. You got this embryo in a bag. Wow, I lost
I
it.
just know it's going to come out and be like, Mama? Who? No one.
Oh.
That's probably going to have unforeseen consequences.
Yeah, it's good, just like that movie we watched. But my question was,
Splice.
Do you think that since it's not in its mother's womb all like this,
It doesn't have a mother.
it's in this free bag, it's got room to kick around?
It's more comfortable. It's gonna be a
Is it
happier
going to be
baby.
healthier jointed? It's not like this right now.
But you
a
need
point.
your mother's touch. If you're all crammed in with your mom's,
They're going to put it in with a
that's
fucking...
the mother's touch.
You really need your mother's love. Look at me.
They're going to give this thing a mom sheep.
I'm fucked up over here.
Look at him. Look at him.
Well, you said it's going to come out and say, Mom, they're going to throw it in a pen with like another lab mama sheep.
I don't know if that works like that.
They kill it. No Country for Old Men style with the little cow cattle thing.
Oh, like the
Can I get one more? Oh, that was way more satisfying with the
No
build-up to
Country
it.
for
That was
Old
great.
Men, right? That's where that instrument's from.
10 out of 10.
No
film, right?
soundtrack to the movie, not a tune in the whole movie.
What?
No music in the movie.
That's a good
Other than
fact.
radio chatter and anything. Like,
One time when I was in college, I was
I love
given
it.
a 8-minute clip of that movie with no sound, and it was a Foley project. You know what Foley is?
No.
It's where you make sounds for stuff.
Oh, cool.
Like it was the clip where he's waiting in the hotel room and he's got the shotgun pointed towards the door. Are you familiar with the movie?
Yeah, yeah.
And
Mhm.
he jumps out the window.
Oh, yeah,
He's getting
yeah.
chased, and it was really great. We had to make all the footsteps.
Man, that'd be tough,
There was,
especially
a car,
for that.
there was a car crash at one point. I remember we broke a TV. My buddy worked at
Oh,
Adam's Ribs.
that's
we,
smart.
We smashed a beer keg up against the dumpster.
Did it
The car-
actually look like sound good?
Dude, we got an A.
Nice.
It
good.
sounded great. Might be able to find it on a hard drive somewhere because we were given the file. It was called No Country, No Audio. I remember the file that was given to us, an 8-minute clip of no sound, and we had to put all the sound
That's
in it.
clever. Teacher
All the
really killed it
footsteps.
on that.
We put like, yeah, right. We put like really subtle music because he walks through the lobby of the hotel, you know? Yeah, I know that scene like crazy because I've watched it 50 million times because of that project.
Oh, yeah.
But there's a car crash, and it's like a really subtle car crash, and just slight glass breaking, little dumpster banging.
Nothing too over the top, no explosions, no nothing like that, no shrieks of pain.
Oh yeah, and we needed a shotgun. There's a couple shotgun shots, and I went to my dad's house and got a shotgun and shot it and record. Dude, I couldn't have done this project without you. I used your Zoom recorder.
Oh,
for this.
nice. Yep, yep. That thing.
You loaned me that Zoom recorder. I used it for this and something else, and I got
Nine-
A's on both the things.
That's a good $99 instrument right there.
And I didn't have $99. I was in college, dude. You let me borrow that thing. Thanks, dude. Our stuff sounded way better than everybody else's.
Hey, now look at us. Now look at us. Look at all this audio equipment.
10 years ago, I think.
But yeah, how come it's always sheep when we're doing all this crazy playing God mumbo jumbo, huh? Because remember Dolly? That
That's
was
what
the
we're here
first-
to do.
Yes, that's a test tube sheep, right?
And then even in the Bible, it's all about the lamb. I'm just kidding. I'm just making crazy conspiracies.
I like that though.
You,
me tell you-
dude, I'm so high. That was like you hit me with that, dude. Then why do you have to stop?
That's how that shit works.
going, Kevin. Keep going.
We're listening.
Don't shut it off. You're tuned in right now, Kevin. All right.
That's so funny.
The Lamb of God. Lamb of God.
Oh, this
band.
goddamn fun fact about No Country for Old Men before we're off that. So they had to spend $800 a gallon on fake blood. You know why?
Nice.
Normal fake blood is cheap.
Because real blood is even more expensive.
No, because they had to film the shootout scene, the dead bodies laying in the dust for hours for filming. The blood that they had to buy.
Dried up.
Normal fake blood has a lot of sugar in it. The ants would have been fucking eating them alive. So they had to spend all this money on fake.
Then they should have
Fake
had
blood.
the ants. That would have been sick.
They all would have been like, ah!
They had to get keto fake blood.
yeah.
It was made with almond blood. Almond blood.
Oh, can I get almond blood?
Yeah, so like in a real battle scene when there's just piles of dead bodies, you think the bugs are just really going at it?
In real life?
Yeah.
In real life, that shit's probably so horrible. Like,
Yeah.
in
I don't want to think about that right now. I'm having a good time.
Yeah, that's some crazy stuff
Ah,
to think
yeah,
about.
yeah.
Mike made me watch Full Metal Jacket last night. We were hanging out having a good time.
Man,
We love that. It was fun.
some new movie just came out on Netflix that's a total just like horror, like war film where like everyone dies. Anyone know what I'm talking about?
What's it called?
A horror film where everyone died.
It might have been like Hamburger Hill or something, or that might be like a classic one. But yeah, it was real terrifying.
Hamburger Hill?
Is that a classic one?
Well, no, what's
That's
the
a classic one,
Is
isn't
that
it?
the one with
Yeah, but
Matthew
there's a new one
Broderick?
kind of like that.
Gettysburg? What's the one with Matthew
You got to
Broderick?
give me more to go off of.
What's
new,
the one with Matthew
New
Broderick?
Netflix movie, War.
I don't know. Is Matthew Broderick in a war movie?
Yeah, it's like a...
All Quiet on the Western Front.
All Quiet on the Western
Hey,
Front.
I'm good at my job.
He pulled it up. But yeah, that
I said new Netflix war movie.
I'm Googling Matthew Broderick war movie.
Matthew Broderick is an underrated actor. He's hilarious.
Oh my god!
Don't
I mean,
you
let's
love
talk
Matthew
Ferris
Broderick?
Bueller. Let's talk Godzilla.
Cable Guy.
Oh yeah.
Ferris Bueller is probably one of the movies I've seen the most in my life. It's like Ferris Bueller, Back to the Future. I've seen them a million times.
That's your Pulp Fiction for me.
Oh, that's
Yeah, we watched that last night too. Matthew Broderick war movie I watched in high school. What's it called?
Should work. Should work.
Glory.
Glory. It was called Glory.
Yeah, it's from '89, bro.
Before I was born.
Wow, look at young Brod.
Did you pull up Glory?
And Morgan
Holy
Freeman
shit,
and Denzel.
What a cast!
You've
What
not
a
seen
cast!
You've seen
Dude,
this. It's-
Matthew Broderick. Go back to that first cover. He seems so out of place on that first cover, right there.
It's because you know him now.
Yeah, yeah.
'89, you were still like, he's. Well, actually, wait.
Is he a Confederate?
No.
He's got the horn on his hat.
Yeah. What war was this?
I'm pretty sure it's a Revolutionary War.
Hey.
I'm not
I
going
don't
to say
know.
anything else. I can't
It looks a
remember.
little newer than the Revolution.
You're right.
Based
I'm
on
an
the
idiot.
uniforms, but I don't even know.
It's the French and Indian War.
Yeah. Okay. Who fought in that?
The French and the Indians.
And us.
And us, USA.
You ever watch those videos of that guy asking kids just the easiest questions around Times Square and just showing how stupid kids are nowadays? There might be a
Yes.
lot of people who do that.
But what I think happens is they ask about 10,000 people stuff.
But still, the fact that they get at least 25 kids who just, oh my God.
yeah, people are dumb.
Yeah, people are dumb. People are dumb.
I think you'd be pretty. We could walk down to Moss
And we
Hill
should.
here. and
We should.
it
That'd
would
be great.
easily just.
What should we do?
Ask
would
them
have
easy
the same
questions and try to
results.
make a fool out of them. Nah, that'd probably be bad. We'd probably get
Yeah,
probably
fuck
get in
no, I'm not
trouble.
doing that.
No.
Have you
Next
seen
topic.
Every YouTuber has the same new wireless microphone. Mike, you know what I'm talking about?
I think I might
Yeah,
know what
it's
you're
a
talking
fucking
about.
little square thing.
Everyone has it now.
Yeah, you're right.
All
you're
my
right.
Poke
I've
Boys
seen that
have it.
too.
Does it connect to their phone where they're recording?
And probably has really easy connectivity. You know.
It's like a cool Bluetooth microphone. Why did it take so long for that to happen?
Yeah, I mean they probably just plug it right into this part, and the Bluetooth connects right to that part.
I think they just wire.
Or if they're just doing
They
it from their
Bluetooth
phone.
to their phone.
Yep, even
and
easier.
it just sounds great.
Mm-hmm.
But I wonder how easy it is to integrate that with the default iPhone app with the video.
It's probably easier on an Android. What do
They
you
probably
think?
have
Like when you record video on your phone and you have your AirPods in, does it come microphone? Never mind,
Holy
doesn't
shit,
matter.
we got
Your
a comment,
micro-
guys. We got a comment
your
from
micro-
Costin Merritt. What's up, lads? Hope you all enjoyed Thanksgiving. We hope you enjoyed your Thanksgiving too, Costin.
Costin. What up, brother?
We did too.
Hey, I think you should go grab this thing.
Nice. About time for a
Maggie
brew
Mag?
review.
I think it's-
Okay, I will.
We have something special tonight for you guys. I'm gonna try to think of something clever off the gate. We got Hetty Glass and Hetty
you say
Grass.
off the gay?
Off the gate.
Okay.
Out the gate.
Off the gate.
I didn't say out the gay, Kevin.
I just had to know.
And if there's any gay to be outed here, it's
Don't do it.
Okay.
Don't out my gay.
Ooh, that was close.
All right, cool.
Whoa,
Thank you. We're good.
We
We're
came
still
close to an on-the-air outing. All right.
Not me, right?
I don't know who it was gonna be, but it was gonna be true.
It's funny you could out anybody.
Well, shut my mouth wide open. Huh?
Hey, thank you, Costin. You're the
He
man.
said it. He said it.
Thank God.
So
Okay, the thing is, I don't know how I'm gonna get into this because I need a knife or something.
Ooh.
It's wax sealed.
We need a tool.
well, while
see what
he
I got.
figures that out, I'm gonna show off the glasses to the main camera.
I need help. We gotta put our heads together.
I'm putting my head to the head D. I'm gonna get a close up on these Hetty glasses because these things are nice. I can't talk about them though while I do this
Why not?
because I can't bring the mic with
No,
me.
you can you're close enough. They can see
Okay,
it.
I guess. Ugh. So this was blown by KBC Glass. I believe
KCB.
KCB. Thank you. Thank you.
Maybe.
You might still be able to use the sharpness of it.
You want to
Yeah.
play cameraman for a sec, Kev?
No, just use this one. Just use this one.
Okay, I like that.
That's a good one.
Cut my angle. Alley oops.
But I mean, like I said, 89% of our people are just audio listeners.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, 89.
Mike
Mike
is-
is,
the stats.
Mike is showing a glass that was made on the lathe with some borosilicate tubing, has an opal encasement inside. Is that Illuminati?
It's not Illuminati. It's
Some slime?
it
It's
doesn't.
not slime. Slime's bubblier. It's
Portland?
no, it's citrine. No, it's one of those.
It's really goofy.
And I am over here cracking in
That looks like Marvin the
the
Martian's
wax
glass.
seal. wax sealed. It's from that beer festival I talked about last week.
Oh, this is exciting. Controlled
This is exciting,
chaos.
Jack. I just want to say thank you, my friend. This seems like a really special drink right here.
Yeah,
We
it's
got
cool.
a memento glass, mini orb chalice thing. It's all it's green with fume work on it. It's got 3 little cock rings around there. And if you're just
Those are called
listening audio,
Marias.
you're just cheating yourself. Have the video on too. It's on
Yeah.
YouTube.
A nice little Martian glass, another little Martian glass.
This is
there.
Gandalf's glass. I call it.
That's Thomas Edison's glass there.
My keys are at Mike's, so I don't
It's
have
actually
my bottle
Nikola
opener.
I have
Tesla's
a bottle
glass right
opener
there.
for you, sir. This is my favorite. This one is just the tits, man.
That's made by Frick Glass.
Look at that little freaking like bagussi right there.
That looks like something Tesla would have made. And I'm not talking about Elon Musk. I'm talking about the real guy.
I'm talking about
Tesla's a hack.
Nikolai.
All right. Turn that back towards me. It's got to come a little closer. That thing's got manual focus on there.
Manny folk.
It's true.
All right. I'm opening the beer.
Cheers and kudos to you. Because man,
This is from paying extra money to go to that beer festival, so
thank you
it's-
for that VIP Magnum bottle.
it's what was I gonna say? It's like one of their regular dream flavors, but I think they put it in rum barrels, so it's probably gonna taste even worse. So let's go.
And what exactly is it called? Just one more time for me.
Controlled Chaos Year 1 Dream Fruited Sour Ale. Oh God, with pineapple, coconut, orange, rum, and lactose.
So just rum's in there.
Let's see what's up.
This is
Wow.
gonna be wild.
They didn't seem to
Let me
mince
get that
their
pour-
words with that. They
Yeah,
got
yeah.
rum in there.
You got it.
This should be extremely alcoholic.
What's rum? Rumpelstiltskin?
Rumpelstiltskin was a good man. So are you.
Stay
Color
clean.
is sweet.
Stay in school. Yeah, that looks supreme. Dream.
Pouring it out of a bottle feels nice too.
Oh, Costin says it's a beauty.
It looks delish. And look at that cascading.
Oh, you're a little bit off screen, but it's all right, Jack. It's a little
Sorry.
bit off screen.
Look at it. It is beautiful.
It beautiful.
I see Chungus in there.
With the
Little
different
steam.
size cups, it's hard to get the pours the same,
Mike,
but whatever.
Mike, you have coined that word for me, and it's perfect. Chungus is exactly what beer, like solidified
Jesus.
beer, is Chungus.
Big Chungus or
I
little
spilled
Chungus?
a little bit of it. All right, it's empty.
Pass
I
me
did
a
it.
piece of that PPT over there and I'll clean it up.
Ooh.
A lot of people will have something like this and they'll be like, "Oh, it's rare. You gotta save it forever.
Nah.
You like me?
Drink it. It's what it's for."
Yeah, don't waste your time.
Happy birthday.
Hey, let's clink it.
Cheers. Clink the heady glasses. Oh,
Clink the heady glasses.
we're going to go ahead and just price drop how much the glasses are. Oh my God, this thing spills out of the crevice, though. That's the only bad thing.
Oh, okay. So I was wondering what happened.
It comes out of that crevice. Let's go
sorry.
ahead and taste.
Oh my god,
Holy shit.
Wow.
it's really, really good.
Wow.
Best sour we've ever tried on the air.
I feel like I'm on the island too.
And it's because
Holy
it wasn't
shit.
kept in my fridge for 2+ years. It was drank like 2 weeks after bottling.
Man, I'm really glad it's good.
It tastes like I'm in. It tastes like I'm in the Bahamas.
It tastes like a Malibu Bay Breeze.
Dude, I wouldn't sit on the beach and chug this shit.
Shout
Wow,
out
it's
to my
good.
mom. This tastes just like that drink you make.
Dude, Malibu. What, you gotta go to the bar and be like, "Can I get like a, just like a, what's it called? Malibu with like pineapple, throw a little cranberry in there. You want a Bay Breeze? Nah."
Did I say that?
That's hilarious. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. Ordering drinks like that.
Yeah.
I don't know. Let's think. Vodka. We'll start with vodka. Definitely want some vodka in there. Maybe some pineapple. That's hilarious to me, man.
Oh, I mean, half the name is just a brand of fucking.
You want a hurricane, sir? No, not a
Well,
hurricane.
Malibu is super unique. That's what's cool about it. It's super shitty, but like, because it's like got like high fructose corn syrup in it or
fire.
something. But if you want to drink liquor, a lot of stuff tastes the same. That shit
Any
tastes like,
bottle that doesn't let you see the liquor is trash.
Yeah,
and
oh,
that's
yeah.
Malibu.
yeah. Mike,
It's like, here's some bananas instead.
Thumbnailing.
Thumbnail it up, Mike.
and I'm so glad this is good. It
Throughout
is
the night, I
so
like to
good.
get it in. I wish my angle was like,
Do this.
oh!
You did that yourself, Mike.
Next time I should Jedi mind trick. No one's watching me do my cool stuff on the air with my sexy ass.
Well, hey, Costin, we really enjoy you checking in, bro.
Yeah, it's nice to hear from the people that we know and we love.
The fans really need to check in, and if you want to check in and you want to call in,
Oh my
Don't be afraid, guys, because the phone lines are open. Call us now for your free reading.
I gotta say,
Now for your free reading.
Miss Cleo.
I'm gonna go piss, but let's stop acknowledging.
When you
these
get
people
back,
in the chat. I don't like them.
When you get back, I have something to say. It's not 10 o'clock yet, and we can call our local beer store and ask them why they're assholes.
Was it 10 o'clock? Okay.
No, you do it when you come back from the bathroom because you're the one with most beef.
Jack is the one with most beef, and he should do it.
And I will say he recently liked one of their posts or something, and he had nothing mean to say or like anything like he didn't double down or stick to his guns. It's like he's trying to almost unburn the bridge.
Gotcha.
You can't unburn that bridge.
Nah,
my
you
friend.
got to double down.
You gotta
You gotta
at
double
them with
down.
all you got, and you know what you might get? You might get some respect at the end of the day.
That's what you're going to probably find yourself having.
gonna
Some
find
more
yourself-
respect.
You're gonna find yourself. Look, I just got glitter all over my hands. You can probably even see it.
Glitter? Where'd you find glitter
I
at?
just was rubbing on this wax from the Magnum bottle.
Oh, and it had glitter on it. Hey, I noticed you're drinking my favorite drink in the world. Let's see if the camera 5 gets it. Red Bull Watermelon. I think
Hey,
that
not
is
a sponsor.
That's the finest drink in the world.
What? Watermelon Red Bull?
Yeah.
Have
That
you had the
tastes
coconut
great.
Berry?
Yes, I have. It's good.
People love that. The
It is good. You know what their new one? They have a fall one right now,
Fig,
and it's something interesting.
apple fig.
Apple fig.
It tastes like you're in China when you drink it.
Wow,
It's
it
Asian.
seems like a Chinese
It's
flavor.
good, dude.
Yeah, it seems like you get out of a weird vending machine.
We're trying to bring over the Wuhan flu. We're trying to bring over the Wuhan flu part 2 over here with that shit.
I should have got an IPA.
Wuhan flu part 2. Wuhan flu part 2.
Mike's predicting a Wuhan flu part 2.
Don't say that. I don't want to be that
We
guy.
gotta bring back the ice bucket in the center of the table. That was the best.
The old
That
ice,
felt so righteous.
talking about the ice bucket challenge.
Where you off to now, bud? Another beer? Okay.
Jack, I just want to say again, this is a fine drink. Thank you so much.
Is this even going to be on Untapped? Can I check that? Can I verify that real quick? Let me go ahead and just see if this so-called Controlled Chaos Year 1 Dream is on here. Do I really have to? Year 1 Controlled Chaos. I'm going to go ahead and see if I can find anything about... Wow, excuse me.
When you go to an event like this and you find yourself at the first year, you just feel obligated to go the next year. You know.
Oh yeah, right.
I went to Made in America.
Unless
that,
it's terrible.
that
Yeah.
festival in Philadelphia. The first couple years it came out, I think 3 years it went.
It's still going on, right? Pretty
Yeah,
big.
it's not as cool as it used to be.
Nah.
Controlled Chaos.
I don't think kids party like they used to. And this is true. This is just something that all the DJs are saying. It's just kind of crazy right now.
I
do you
think
think
that
might
they
have
party
happened?
in their basement
Huh?
more.
What do you think might have happened that stopped people from?
Do you think it was pandemic related?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Some people are still.
Nah, a lot of college kids leaned into that shit. COVID parties and like, hey, let's go make out and fuck. All the time.
Antibodies.
Anybody's?
Antibodies.
When I was a kid, I used to eat dirt. So yeah, I'm healthy
Antibodies.
We all admitted to drinking out of a leaf or whatever from Land Before Time.
Oh, Land Before Time did that.
now. I ate straight up grass one time, and then my I can tell the grass eating story.
Go
Tell the dressing
This
story.
how interesting can it be?
It's not that interesting, but it's funny how much legs the story has in my life, and still follows me to this day because it so happens to be that one of my coworkers' brother at the time was a grade ahead of me and would bully me on the playground, and I would be playing dinosaurs, and like
You were literally Brendan Huff.
pretty much, yeah.
Or
You can't
Dale.
be a dinosaur.
Or Dale. Yeah, Dale.
I'm there. Land Before Time was big, so I was young. I was probably like, this was before Pokemon days, so I'm like 7, 6.
Before Pokemon, you had to make your own little freak monsters up yourself in your head. And I did the same thing.
Freak monsters, man. This guy, I'm eating my grass, I'm chewing it up in my mouth, but he made me swallow. He's
Wait, where were you?
on the playground at SCS. And so he comes up, and I like already had taken the grass blade, and I forget who else was playing with me, but I was the one getting picked on. Doesn't matter. And we're chewing on it carefully, but he's like, eat it for real or whatever. You know what I mean? And I had to put it in my mouth and chew it up, and it got stuck to the roof of my mouth, and I was like,
You really did that?
yeah, I tried to eat the grass. So now I told that story at the shop. So when I started working there, I always tell my stories to my people. I told the story. Everyone thought it was great. And then when he came in, he was getting tattooed a lot, that guy. And he finally came in for the first time when I was working there.
What?
And so it's my coworker's older brother. He,
Wait, your
they-
coworker's older brother is the guy that did this to you?
yeah, he made me eat the grass when I was younger.
Who is it?
Drop a name.
Chad, Cole's brother, Cole's older brother, Chad,
He went to SES?
for a little while, teeny bit.
But Cole didn't?
I don't remember
Nope.
Chad.
Okay, go on.
Or
That's
he
why I was
did, and I
lost.
wasn't on my radar, but he didn't go on. So I didn't really swallow it, but it got stuck to the roof of my mouth, and I was I remember getting it out. I finally got it out, and I was like, I hear you.
You licked that white dog shit.
It was pretty much like the white dog shit situation. But
And I can just imagine a blade of grass on the roof of my mouth. You're trying to chew it, but it just doesn't really chew.
It's like a cat's
It
tongue.
just doesn't really chew like you thought it would.
a blade of grass, this blade of grass
Mike, you got to tell more stories like this so we know
Yeah.
why you are the way you are.
had grains on it like a cat's tongue. So like it's in your mouth,
Yup.
and
I
it's
know that
gripping.
grass.
It's gripping my roof of my
You
mouth.
cut yourself
Anyway,
on that grass.
Fast forward. I love
Mike, that's 2 weeks in a row you've made that noise for a time change.
I like it.
Okay, I mean, it's consistent. Go ahead.
Fast forward. Behind my back, my coworkers, after I told this story in confidence to them, had told Chad to come
Oh my-
in
and-
and
oh,
say
no.
and come in with a handful
He
of
had
grass.
grass. He had
Can you
grass in
believe
his
it?
hand. Shit.
I was semi-triggered, a slight bit, just like holy shit. To just it took me.
You should
I
have
think
shoved.
that's fucking funny.
Yeah, you should have shoved that
fucking funny.
No, it was in my
grass
hazing days. It was in the
his
early days of the
fucking
shop. Like
face.
everyone goes through a little shit.
I would have gotten fired over that shit. I'm not kidding.
Mm-hmm.
I would have
motherfucker! Pow!
been like, oh my God, I have the opportunity to finally. Like, it's one of those. You lived that over and over in your head, and you're like, if I do that again,
But
I
I
wouldn't eat that
wasn't
grass.
that-
I stand up and shove that grass in his fucking face. This time you grab his hand, you shove the fucking grass in his face.
Yeah, you say, hey, your ass is grass, buddy. That's what you say next
When it
time.
happened on the playground, I was mad at the moment, but it was almost like he was like an older brother that was like mean to me.
Were you
So
doing
I
that
wasn't
thing where you're
too
like
mad.
laughing along with it?
No, I
That
wasn't
kinda- that would've
laughing
made it way
along.
more
I took
sad.
out my aggression on him, but it was we didn't laugh about it after, but it was almost just like a smirky situation. But then years later, when he brings the grass in, that was just crazy. But I respected it at the same time. But I think I'm not going to remember any. There's really nowhere else the story goes other than I remember there being a day where I busted on Chad.
You
at
busted
the
on his
shop.
face?
I busted a nut right on his goddamn face with my
You
semen.
busted on him. You busted on him.
You know what I mean?
I busted on Chad. That's the gayest thing
Hey,
I've ever heard.
that's a total Chad move, Mike. You out-chatted the Chad. Busted on you, Chad.
I made cracked on him. I made a joke on him in the shop, and everyone laughed. And I remember him looking real sad. And I was like, I did it. I win. I finally got one.
Holy shit, dude. That's some deep-seated shit. We need a sponsor. We need to get this guy therapy.
Hey, well, anyway, Devin Anderson says it sounds traumatic. We got another comment.
My
y'all.
dude.
Another comment. Yo, Rudolph, my dude.
bitch.
Who's Rudolph?
Nothing.
Go ahead.
We have a really good chill hop Rudolph song. Have you heard it?
No, you made it yourself? You can perform it?
No.
Why don't you go ahead and perform it?
We have to. We got to send it to you, Kevin.
Oh, that is cool, though. So it's chill hop, like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer jam.
yeah, it's hilarious.
What's your favorite Christmas jam now that we can talk about it? I like Christmas in Hollis.
Oh Holy Night?
Christmas in Hollis by Run DMC.
Great song. We can play Rudolph, my guy. It's not that.
That's an
lo-fi
old-ass
music is
song.
like, what do they call it? People take lo-fi music and use it on
Royalty
their,
free?
dude.
Royalty
It is
free.
100% royalty free. You
It's
can
not.
take.
What's
dude,
it called?
all-
Public domain also, if it's old enough. It might
All
be
of-
old.
100 years. They need to change that.
Instagram.
They probably do.
Reels are all set to like lo-fi shit. I'm telling you, it's like you can't get in trouble for using it. Or
Well, that's different with Instagram Reels because Instagram Reels, all that stuff is like affiliated
Did you guys
with
see
it
my
or
little?
something, right?
Yes, you're. No, not always. But did you meet my little buddy?
He's doing jumping jacks, Mike. He's really getting in shape.
He looks like Alpha from Power Rangers.
He does.
Rest in peace, Green Ranger.
Yeah, let's all talk
We've already talked about that.
Oh,
And I
He's been
said
dead for
y'all
2
were
weeks now?
racist.
He also
for not
was the
being-
White Ranger, guys. Let's not forget about that.
The Asian one died, not the black one.
I know. That was the joke.
So just to correct you, I saw this piece of art that was sad.
That was the joke.
I did see that. I saw the same one. It was Alpha, and he's retiring the green helmet. Very
It's
somber.
Zordon looking sadly at Alpha, who is picking up Tommy's helmet, and then in the next frame, he's putting it on the
Way to
the
say Tommy.
shelf
Yeah, he
with
was Tommy. Yeah.
the Yellow Ranger's helmet already there, and the robots don't have tears, but you can see a tear in his
And
eye.
Zordon is about to cry too. Yes.
Jesus.
Very
y'all-
powerful piece.
Y'all are some fucking nerds.
It's a very powerful piece.
Remember the movie where Zordon was sick? How bad did you feel?
Rangers.
Rangers.
Very
Do
good.
yours. Do your best one.
Nope.
Do Alpha.
The
Do
putties.
Alpha, Mike.
Ay, ay, ay.
The
I should get that sample.
the
That'd be funny.
they had really, really, really good Sega Genesis and Super Nintendo games though.
Yeah, they did. I never tried any of their video games. I had their
You're
toys.
right. There was a versus Mortal Kombat style, and there was a side-scroller game.
The side scroller one that was like
got Alpha
Streets of
up there.
Rage or whatever was amazing.
Both were fire games, but the versus
bet.
one was pretty fun.
Yeah, they really should have
Yeah.
had like a Mortal Kombat style game where they're fighting each other. you
I
know?
think they did, is what Mike's saying. I don't remember that.
It
though.
was like you could be Goldar. I remember one time we rented the game from a Blockbuster for a sleepover. We rented the Sega game, the Power Ranger Sega game.
That's the one
wasn't-
with all their helmets on the cover, right?
I think you're right.
I had that game. I
You-
loved that game.
Do you remember the video rental? This is a Salisbury only thing. Video rental store in the Twilly Center that wasn't Hollywood Video and wasn't Blockbuster. It was like Movie King or some local.
It was Movie King.
and it was like it
The
like it was
Twilly
in-
Center?
Yeah,
Oh,
Twilly
in the
Center.
Twilly Center.
It was
I
in
was-
I went
Twilly
to the
Center.
one in Pecan Square.
I did all Movie King.
Really, I
All
never
Movie King.
was on that side of town as a kid.
You know where Rent-A-Center is in Pecan Square? By the deli?
Yeah,
That used to be a video store.
I love the local video stores. They had a little. Did they have a curtain with the porn?
Yep.
Yeah.
I would peek
Movie
behind that
King had
curtain,
it.
boy.
Movie King had
it.
I would look at that porn if I could, and I would hear the moans. I knew they were doing stuff.
I remember like going there, me renting like some kids movie, like Land Before Time or something. And my mom renting like The Professional or something.
Yeah.
You know?
Have I told the dick in the hole story on this podcast?
Oh my God, dude, where are you putting your dick and your butt in all these places?
No, it wasn't me, but it was the same.
You saw a dick through a hole somewhere, dude. Your developmental
No.
stuff is man.
You gues would remember if put your dick in the hole. Have I told? Have I told the story?
Hey, Devin had a funny comment. He said, "Mighty Morphine Power Rangers."
He didn't overdose, did he? Is that what happened?
You probably
That sounds like an even cooler show.
Funny, valid, good joke, Devin. I like that.
But yeah, and Carlson said something about playing Magic, and I need to play some more Magic. I gotta just get my cards out and sort them, you know?
Man, y'all playing Magic the Gathering?
Yeah, like adults.
Nerds.
I remember at Salisbury Christian School, we couldn't play Magic. It was banned. 'Cause it
Yeah,
was
that's
sorcery.
funny. Times have changed. I think we've talked about it before, but times have changed. Yeah, that shit used to not fly in the Christian community. And now, like literally almost in my yard, there's like a yard sign. It's an advertisement for a Harry Potter church camp.
And
Back in our day, they hated Harry Potter.
yeah.
They're just making so many compromises. They got no backbone, the Christian church, you know?
I mean, they're still stooped to
What
low
were we
levels.
talking about, Mike?
I don't know.
We took something from
It
Mike.
got completely derailed.
I do. I just want to know if I've told the dick in the hole story. It's
Yeah,
about
dick in the
No,
hole.
tell the dick in the hole
Yep,
story.
yep.
and then have I told the gun story where he thought it had a safety feature? This is two great stories from a friend named Carl, who is a fan of the podcast. Shout out to Carl. He is a homie,
If you
artist.
don't stop teasing these fucking stories,
They're
then just
good.
Tell them.
Okay. Well, and I do apologize if any humble listeners have heard this before. Here we go. Dick in the hole story. This is another Salisbury local
For
spot.
us, bro.
Remember the porn store on the S curve?
It's still there.
Still
Mike's
there.
told this story before.
I think it's still there.
He remembers.
Is that one of the oldest stores in Salisbury? Like, honestly,
Yes. Porn stores.
that has longevity. But yeah.
Have I?
Mike, you have told the story before,
On here.
and you're and I can see you're drawing it out. It's nothing crazy. Somebody's trying to put a dick in the hole in one of the porn boxes at the S curve.
Yep.
Wait, what?
He didn't know, though. He's an
I don't think I've heard this story.
he was an unknowing young man.
You don't remember shit.
yeah, that's true.
Yeah, yeah.
It's true.
If it's been told on the podcast, we're not going back, but I don't think I told the gun story. I think I might have.
You did.
Okay, cool. So see, my mind, I'm running out of
Go
stories
back
already.
and check the earlier episodes, y'all.
No, you can short version.
I'll
both of
nutshell
them.
it. He thought he likes his guns. He got a 1911. Someone sold it to him and said it has a safety feature where it won't. If you have it pushed up against something and pull the trigger, it can't shoot. It can't work. So he's in the room and he's in the living room with his friends and he does it. He pulls the trigger, nothing happens, and then he pulls the gun away
And shoots-
and it went off.
What?
Yes, it won't shoot, but it went. I don't know what happened. He shot himself in the hand, and then everyone's just like, "Did you shoot yourself in the hand?"
There was an internet.
Oh my
An
god.
internet trend going around for a while where people were taking double action pistols. It's like where you pull the trigger and then the thing starts going back, the hammer.
Yeah.
You can see it, and then you pull it another halfway, and it goes off. And they were pointing it right at their dick
Ugh.
and pulling it and making that hammer do that first action over and over again.
Why?
Oh no.
Oh, fuck that.
That sounds like some internet stuff right there.
That's the call of the
Yeah,
void.
there's a whole subreddit called Idiots with Guns.
Can we go?
No.
Pull it up.
No.
Okay.
No.
The master.
No, dude, you see people like shoot their boyfriend in the head by accident. This girl's like in the front seat of the car, and he's like, "Give me back my gun! Stop playing! And she's like, "No!" And she accidentally shoots him in the head, and he's
God.
like,
Oh my God. And you know that stuff is happening. People are so stupid. Like we were talking about, man.
"If you want,
It goes beyond that.
If you want to get really dark, I'll tell you.
Okay, one more story from Jack.
The darkest,
dark
the
shit.
darkest one is like it's like an Instagram live, and it's a 12-year-old girl and a 14-year-old boy. And she's got a handgun, and she accidentally shoots the 14-year-old boy in the head,
Why is it always in the head?
and he dies. And then she immediately shoots herself in the head.
Because she was sad?
I don't know.
She knew that
Immediately, like 2 seconds later.
that's what had to be done.
Whoa.
Otherwise, her life would have been a world of shit.
I think that's, and then it shows people coming in the door and screaming like, "Ah!" Yeah, it's
Ugh.
horrible.
Damn, man.
Yeah, we got dark. Have fun with that.
Everybody just chill out there, okay?
Yeah, but dude, they were on Instagram Live, and because like the parents were having a party. It was like 2 a.m. And the kids got a hold of a gun somehow and went in the bathroom.
Keep those guns in a safe place now, parents.
Haven't you seen The Sixth Sense?
I bet you their parents always talked about guns and stuff all the time.
Sixth Sense, when the kid walks by,
You want to see where my dad keeps his gun?
missing the
head's
back of the
exposed.
head. Somehow he shot the back of his head out.
That's some R-rated gore, by the way. That's some R-rated gore. When I was a kid and saw that Flappy Flopper,
That
I
was
was
one
like,
of the most gory things I saw at the time. Yeah, it really was.
and it still holds up as R-rated gore to me. It's
That
such,
movie is good.
That's a
Sixth
great
Sense is great.
movie.
It's a
The
perfectly
little
well,
girl, he gets justice for that little girl, and it's the best.
dude.
Bruce
is it?
Willis. That's Bruce
but
Willis,
What
right?
about Haley Joe getting stabbed by the fucking cartel kids or whatever?
What?
Am I thinking of a different movie?
Cartel Kid?
I don't think Cartel is in the Sixth Sense.
Okay, keep talking about the Sixth Sense while I look up the Haley Joe movie where he gets
But
stabbed.
Bruce Willis is in the Sixth Sense, right?
Of course, yeah.
Man, that really when you think of Bruce Willis, you go, yeah, he's one of the greatest movie stars of all time, action hero. But then the Sixth Sense is in his portfolio. I think
He's
that
in a bunch of dumb shit.
rockets him up to like even higher. You know, 'Cause
I like him in The Kid.
the kid. Well, I like him in Pulp Fiction.
Well,
Did
have
you
you
see Tarantino talking about
Yeah, and
Pulp Fiction on Two Bears, One
Holy
Cave?
Shit.
Man, he
Guys,
dropped some stuff.
If you like podcasts and you like Tarantino,
If you like
stop
Tarantino-
listening to this.
Yeah, it's the greatest Tarantino podcast ever. Is his appearance on Two Bears with Tom Segura.
He talks about how Bruce Willis really was like begging him to play Vincent Gallo. Or
He was
not-
like,
Vince- not
no,
Vincent-
he wanted to be
Vincent
Sam
Vega.
Jackson's
He wanted to
part.
be Vincent Vega.
You hear that,
At one
Mike?
point too.
yeah, I hear that.
Bruce Willis
told you that
was
last night,
begging Tarantino for him to get
Oh,
Sam
yeah.
Jackson's
It
part.
wasn't
He
even-
wanted to be
He's like,
wanted
it's
to be-
okay. He's black. I got black friends. Like-
exactly. He's like, I got black friends. I can do this. I can kind of be like a hipster instead. It'll work. It'll work. It'll work.
Can you
What
imagine
if Sam
Bruce
Jackson
Willis
wasn't there
leaning on
saying, "Bitch, motherfucker"? Man, we would have lost
No,
a
it would have
lot.
never made. It would have never
Yeah.
worked. Can you imagine it flipped around?
Yeah, imagine Bruce Willis saying, "My wallet is the one that says bad motherfucker on it."
I mean, yeah, he's not hip enough. He had to play the boxer.
Who and somebody else was supposed to play the boxer, but they're like, we really need to see the fight. I need to be like in the ring.
You're right, and it was
And he was like, no.
Johnny Depp or something.
Yeah, it was somebody crazy.
Yeah,
It was somebody
yeah.
crazy.
We need to see the fight.
Yeah, it
Come
was
on.
like, yeah, that was
No.
a weird.
These
scene.
actors get crazy about like what they need to say
Ego.
and do. And, yeah, exactly. They're actors.
I remember Bruce Willis was like, it's just regrettable because all we needed to do was go on a few more dinners, go on a few more trips together, and then you would have been thinking of me. You wouldn't have been thinking of him or something like that.
And they always say, tell me who he is. What's his name? Vincent Vegas.
John Travolta.
Yeah, they always say his career was done
Yep.
before this. But what,
And
it
then,
was like Saturday Night Fever, and then what? And
It
then
wasn't
this.
done.
Are you sure?
well, he
No.
did the Grease Lightning movie and all that.
Well, Grease. Well, Grease is awesome.
Grease lightning.
Grease, I remember the first time I saw Grease. I was in a really shitty hotel in like a storm, and like the hotel, like the TV was like flickering the whole time. It was like trying to watch this movie.
Still held up.
Yeah, I was in. Look this place up. Jekyll Island.
What the fuck?
Might be South Carolina.
You were on Jekyll Island? Isn't that where they came up with some crazy thing?
I don't know.
Some crazy government
Did you find
thing?
it? Is it in South Carolina or something?
Georgia.
Oh, it's in Georgia. Yeah, yeah. My family is in Georgia.
No, that's where they came up with the man. That's some big conspiracy thing.
really.
Yeah. Look up Jekyll Island. They came up with
This place is weird. I remember being there like during a hurricane or something.
It was either like the nuclear bomb, or
It has to be a different one.
or like when like gold didn't back the money or something like
A
that.
secret gathering scheduled at the island off the coast of Georgia in 1910 laid the foundations for the Federal Reserve System.
Federal Reserve. Federal Reserve.
It happened
Federal
there?
Reserve.
Holy shit.
It happened on Jekyll Island.
Yeah, I've been there.
Yeah.
How did they
So Jack's he belongs to family money. I think that is very
My family
much
doesn't live there.
confirmed.
They don't live there. They live in Georgia. We just somehow, I guess we went there for vacation or something.
Yeah, that was
And the weather
that was where they
shit.
met, and that's where they came up with the Federal Reserve. How crazy is that?
Well, the weather was shitty there, and I watched Grease, like a little queen.
Nice.
Meeting was a
Jekyll
closely
Island.
guarded secret and didn't become well known until the 1930s. But the plan developed on Jekyll Island laid the foundation of what would become the Federal Reserve System. Also,
That's weird. That's,
Yeah.
Why?
to
On
close the
Jekyll
loop,
Island.
Haley Joe Osment gets stabbed
Sorry.
in the movie Pay It Forward. He gets stabbed by the Latina kids.
And you mix up Pay It Forward with. You need to watch The Sixth Sense again, dude.
Look, he gets stabbed in a senseless act of violence. Remember that? Remember
All right.
this?
All right.
I've never
who's-
seen this.
Who's hotter, Haley Joe or JTT?
JTT.
Who's hotter, Mike?
Who's JTT?
Jonathan Taylor Thomas,
Uh,
or the drummer from Hanson?
oh, Jesus Christ! Jonathan Taylor Thomas is hotter. Come on.
Or the drummer from Hanson.
Huh?
I mean, it's not a choice for me. It's, I already said my side.
I'm not talking about these children.
JTT was a
not
god when we
children.
were growing up.
Grown
huh?
ass man.
Home Improvement and Born to Be Wild. Remember that movie?
Born to be wild.
I also want to thank Jack for this Sierra Nevada Celebration Fresh Hop IPA.
I'm drunk.
Oh yeah, that Fresh Hop IPA is sweet. It's a $10 6-pack, seasonal Sierra Nevada beer.
Love it. Hey, shout out to Carlton Merritt for following us on Instagram. Make sure you all follow us on Instagram.
Shout out.
Damn, this is
We got 36 followers now. We're kind of getting to the big time.
36 is a good number.
almost that swipe up.
Huh?
I think you need like 10,000 followers or something like that
Swipe up.
What, to do what?
To put content.
in your in your
Oh,
story.
you need a certain amount? Hey, we'll get there one day.
Let's just turn the Space Cadet Collective Instagram into that.
Do you have 10,000 on that?
I got 14,000.
Nice, man. I didn't know that.
You should just turn it into this for the Instagram for this podcast.
Yeah, just screw all
Have
that.
you ever seen that happen before? You're like, why do I follow this?
Yeah,
Yep.
that happens all the
It
time.
happens all the
And then
time.
you're like, wait a minute.
I sold my account for $20 on eBay. Ha. Years of work.
Are you guys all done your festival beer?
No way.
This beer here?
Or you don't want to open one of these?
No, we should, but I'm not. I'm drunk, so I'm going to drink slow.
I'm feeling great.
Pour me light.
I'm feeling great.
We got this out of order.
I'm feeling great.
Feeling good.
We've been really
feeling
crushing
great,
a lot of
feeling
these
great,
old out of
feeling
orders
good. How are
lately.
you?
Apparently, I drank 2 pineapples before I came here because I drank his and mine, I think.
Yeah.
So, okay, it's verified. As long as I keep that in my head, I'm not going to get too drunk. We're good.
Everyone's going to be fine, Michael.
Hey, if you're listening to us right now, share this video. Do us a big favor. Get your friends involved. Let's
Tell
get
your
some more
mom.
people on this party. Tell your mom.
If your mom joins, I will pay
Your
for.
mom's listening to Q105 at work. Just listen to this instead. And
Seriously.
Like, we'll pay for.
I will pay for something that she wants, but she only will tell me.
Hey, we got the money.
Get her a gift card at Talbot's.
Talbot's.
Oh, is she that size though?
Yes.
That's for petite women only.
Is it?
Yeah, Talbot's.
She
and
seems more
I'm
like
thinking
a-
of Chico's.
Our listener's mom
Yeah.
seems more like a Lane Bryant lady to me.
Oh my god.
Holy
Right.
shit.
That's right.
Whose mom are you calling fat?
Let's get on to the beer. What do we got here, gentlemen?
Oh shit! He called someone's mom
Paula
fat.
Dean. Paula Dean's a fan. She's racist, but a fan.
Paula Dean makes a good fried chicken.
This is genius billionaire playboy.
With what on the side? Nothing. Go ahead. What is
Show
this?
the camera, and I'll look it up and tell you the flavors. It's a really cool descriptor.
This is Iron Man.
It says it's like nuclear reactor roasted.
Why can we stop saying nuclear? I listened back to another episode and you both said nuclear again.
Really? You know what? It's just hard. I go back
nuclear.
and forth. I don't know why.
Y'all are fucking high. But
call
this
us
beer is
dummies.
awesome. Just call us dummies. But this is always going to be my favorite out of order drop because of the memories.
It does not look good. Can I get an amen on that?
You
It
can
looks
swirl.
like some brown shit right
The
here. This looks like
memories
Fat
was-
Bastard stool sample
Let me-
from Austin Powers
Ew,
2.
bro.
All right, it does.
Let me read this to you so you can think better of it. Okay. Jesus, now I don't want to drink it. Our lactose sour condition. I can't even
It's
read.
nutty.
Yes.
Cherry.
You know exactly what I'm talking about.
It's nutty. Cherry, orange, strawberry,
I can't drink this now.
toasted marshmallow, and graham cracker. An arc reactor toasted marshmallow graham cracker fruit punch is what they're going for.
Damn. Yes, I need that.
It's awesome. But this is the one where we went up there in the snowstorm, Michael. There was so much snow on the road. The tattoo shop was closed, but there was just enough for us to drive to Cambridge.
In the Subi.
Tastes like coffee almost.
It's got
Toasted marshmallow.
toasted marshmallow and graham cracker fruit punch.
I like how both of you are like, toasted marshmallow is a lot like coffee.
This guy said.
what you're
But it
getting.
is
That's the
probably.
only thing in
But
there
it
that's
must be.
is
But it
gonna
must
be
be.
giving you that
But it's
coffee.
still a funny thought. It's like, that must be the toasted marshmallow.
The latest check-in on this was October 22nd, 2022, about a month ago. This guy said, went chunky. Sadly, a drain pour. Ours is
Not
still
ours.
good.
Ours
is
tastes
still
exactly
good.
like it did when it
It's
came
gonna-
out.
Yeah, pour right down my mouth.
I'm trying to think of what people are saying. Sweet, jammy, cherry flavor. This tasted good.
It does
Nice
taste like jam.
balance. Strawberry orange nose.
We should be saving these labels for which ones we drank on the pod.
Very pastry strawberry with
That'd
orange.
be cool. That'd be nice to know. An archive.
Archive.
Look how thin theirs is compared to our opaque shit. Like, it's crazy how these beers contrast
Interesting.
across the spectrum.
Yeah.
It's
What?
Clear as a fruit
That's
punch.
the same beer?
Yeah, that looks like a soda or something.
We get the pulp, bro. That's what I always would go for when I was into this shit.
It's got a nice flavor.
Shout out to RAR, though, man. They have the most affordable tap room food.
Good stuff.
It is affordable and good. Their tots and their pool house dogs. Pool house dog, I would eat 3 right
Steak
now.
sandwich, good.
Steak sandwich? It's cheesesteak. Ribeye.
No, they have a steak sandwich, too. A cheesesteak and like a steak I could be wrong.
No, you're just I think you're right. Their steak sub is like it's a different kind of steak. It's not a cheesesteak like it normally would be chopped. It's like a good cut.
I don't want to talk about it anymore because I think I'm wrong.
Kevin, what you got?
What I got?
Yeah, man.
Hey, I got some topics. You want some topics?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, is that what you're asking?
Yeah, I want to know. Oh, no. Let's talk about this method real quick.
Whoa.
Yeah,
whoa,
fuck you.
Whoa.
So this guy had a Let's Go Brandon on his thing, and he was a court officer, and he hid.
You hit it with Let's Go Brandon?
No, he put a leaf over his thing so no one know he was a dumb.
And he had,
I'm just kidding, buddy. I don't know why I brought the Let's Go Brandon. I just saw that.
well, we were talking about the leaf thing. Did we ever?
It is the leaf thing. Look.
Yeah.
Make like a tree.
And leaf.
But yeah,
All right.
real quick for the listeners, you can put a leaf with some clear Scotch tape right over top of your license plate, and it will just seem like a leaf just so happened to blow and kind of block it, and you can go through tolls and not have to pay.
I was just thinking, Jack was telling me before we came on here how some people just take their license plate off before a toll and then drive through it and then put it back on. And even if a cop were to fuck with you before or after while you were fucking with your plate, it was loose, officer. I'm trying to retighten it. I'm trying to tighten it. Unless he catches you like literally like
That gives
It's
you
like-
two. We gave you two good options to avoid tolls now, guys. Okay?
People who do this have like a thing where it's like, pow, pow, magnet.
I always thought about like in the cartoons you would see a button. I don't know what cartoon it was, but I've seen this
This
happen.
isn't a cartoon. This is what is known as James Bond.
Push the button, it goes.
License
Yes.
plate just
And also
disappears.
you can throw tacks and jacks
And you
out.
also can control it from your phone in the back seat. That's the
Ooh.
best scene.
How about you
He's
just change
driving
the
it?
number? Just change the number to push of a button.
Why does James Bond have to worry about his license plate when it just says 007 on it?
Hey, it doesn't say that, you dummy.
What does
Yeah,
it say?
that's it.
I work for the MI6. Follow me. Here's my address. Why is he so worried? What's he doing that's so bad? He blows up a car every scene. What's the problem? Tell me what the problem is. All right.
Have you guys ever left a bad Google review or Yelp review?
Have we left one?
Yeah, because we were talking about that.
I think probably. I just can't
last week.
remember.
Cheers had a bunch of bad ones. Have you ever left a bad one?
If Grubhub fucks me, I get what I'm coming for.
I definitely
have you
have.
ever like
I just can't
gone to a
think of one.
business and left one?
I definitely have. I just can't think of it.
I don't think I have. I'm not about
Yeah,
that.
that takes like a whole other level of getting mad.
Maybe I haven't, but I feel like definitely in my lifetime I have.
The only one I really remember doing recently was when I lived in Austin. I paid for this mobile phone repair place to come to me and repair my phone. They would come to you and like repair your screen real quick. And they were supposed to come to my work and come, and they would schedule the time. And they even had a little map thing where you saw them coming. And they came, and then they were like, the address doesn't exist. I'm not going there. They probably just couldn't find parking and said, fuck it.
Oh my!
That was down. It was like downtown in Austin.
Yeah. That sucks.
Makes
You left
me
it like
mad.
a 1 star or like a 0 star.
Yeah, I was like, they're supposed to come to me, and they didn't. And that's all I said.
Good.
But that's the only bad. I've probably done it before that, but that's the last time I remember doing it.
So I've probably done this.
I left a bad review. Sorry, on what is it? Seaside Plumbing.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh
left a
yeah,
bad
I would
review
have done that too.
because they ripped me off. I felt like they ripped me off. But I can't even really remember the details. But I left a bad review.
Did you leave a bad review on the people that delivered the table?
No, I didn't. No.
Did you tell it on the podcast, or was that you just?
Yeah, that was just the delivery guy. I knew that was just his beef. You know what I mean? I didn't know how to get that information to him that I hated him. I knew that wasn't the way. So
You probably would have just had to go on out and just slam the door and just be like, "Hey, motherfucker, let's settle this before you leave my property real quick."
Or were you going to say you left a bad one at?
I don't remember, but I will say I manage our little Google thing for the shop, and you want to read some bad. So you want to hear some 1-star reviews?
Yeah,
that
for
are
the
just
tattoo
totally
shop?
irrelevant, and then some probably ones that might not be irrelevant. We'll go through it.
Yeah, really quick. Kevin has a 1-star review that just says, "I don't remember."
oh yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, for my I guess
crazy?
DJ and studio company, my only terrible review just says I don't remember. It's some crazy senile lady.
No, I'll tell you what it
Yeah.
is. We get
That
this
is awesome, though.
within the next 3 that I'm going to read that are our like most recent 3 stars. They're going to be like it's like an irrelevant one like that. Like I've never been here.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Is your phone? It's like a pop up on like a. So like I feel like it's like a language.
4.7 is a nice rating though.
I feel like it's a language barrier
You
thing.
got over there at tattoo place?
Out of 2 hundo?
Language barrier thing with the reviews and like, oh, my phone tells me I'm from another country. I'm new to America. We get a lot of Creole and like, is Creole the right word? No, it's probably not the right word. I just went to New Orleans.
There's Creole.
We get some New Orleans people in there.
fucking around.
No, you're not wrong. But Haitians and
wrong with
French, you're not wrong about how I'm wrong. Anyway, fucking, okay, let's just get into it real quick. So, look at this. It hurt so bad the last time I got it. 1-star review. That's not okay.
Because it hurt?
Good 5-star reviews. It's either feast or famine. It's either 5-star or 1-star. That we're gonna skip that one. This one. Didn't go there. 3 months ago. 1-star review. Didn't go there.
What the fuck?
Thank you so much for your review. 5 stars, 5 stars, 5 stars, 2 stars. Never take their time. Definitely not worth the prices for the work you get. It seems like Robbie is the only one that knows how to tattoo. And you know what's funny about you, Evan Parrott? I know you. You went to church. You're Aaron Parrott's little brother. You're Jill, and I know your dad's name too, Jill's son.
And you'll
Hey,
always be a parrot. You're just a fucking parrot.
if you ever get this message, don't talk shit on something you don't know anything about, buddy.
Yeah.
But anyway, moving on. 5 stars, 5 stars, 5 stars, 5 stars. Oh, wow. I can't even find a 1-star. And okay, just went there 5 minutes ago and would never recommend it again. As soon as he went through my nose, straight cartilage.
No, is it talking about you?
Yep. This is my favorite. Wrong size, wrong everything. Do not go there. Just went there 5 minutes ago and would never recommend it again. As soon as he went through my nose, straight cartilage. You don't know what you're talking about.
Mike, defend this.
I am. And then
Straight cartilage.
No,
Does
I
that
want
even
you to
make
defend
sense?
this.
Well,
Yeah.
our front guy defended it for me. He wrote this response without me. He said, and I love you, Al. You know your shit. He said, hey, Helen, we're
call him
very
shit.
sorry. He said, we're very sorry you had an unpleasant experience, but we have no record of anyone under your name even coming in. Our septum piercings always start with a 16-gauge stainless steel horseshoe, and the location of the piercing is based off the anatomy of your nose. If you ever have any troubles with your piercings, whether they are done here or anywhere else, we're always here to help. Feel free to call us the shop or stop by with any questions.
And what does she mean by straight cartilage?
She doesn't know what
Isn't
she's
that
talking
what a
about.
nose is?
She got her septum done. I don't know. Cartilage in your septum would be here in the thick. The septum has a sweet spot. It's up here. Just a quick little
secret. It's right there. You can like squeeze real hard and you won't feel anything. There, that hurts to pinch. You got nerve endings there. Up here, you got nothing.
And I can actually speak from experience, and then we'll get off my fucking career high horse.
Wait, do you have that pierced?
I had my septum done at a shop that was local, and he went through the thick of it. Like, there's no doubt about it. And it hurt so bad. It hurt so bad. And when it's done incorrectly, it does hurt really bad, the septum. But the septum is actually up. If you take 2 pinkies or 2 Q-tips and just go not as much up, but out. Like, pull, like, it's right there.
Okay.
It's right forward.
I feel
it. There's a sweet spot.
Under that hard thing.
When I put my clamps on that, my
Right.
clamps have like a 2 millimeter of spacing between them, and I clamp it in, they don't feel it. It clamps in and like hugs the sweet spot without pinching them, and that's how I know I'm there.
But you hit the not
Any
that hard
piercers
thing?
listening, you're getting tips. Yeah, not the hard thing.
Oh,
Not the hard thing in front of it.
have people gone through the hard thing?
I hope not. I'm probably half before, yeah. I probably. Come on, I mean, you do how many do you do?
So this was a bogus review.
One time I was
That
at
was,
the
yeah, but we
tattoo
can-
shop hanging out just to, trade Pokemon with all the people that worked there. And I swear to God, in an hour, about 7 people came in to get holes poked in them.
Wow.
Sometimes it's like feast or famine in there.
I was like, what?
I'm finally picking
Like,
up
how many
again
people
after the
went
slow
off?
season.
That's
It's
awesome.
amazing how many people went body modification.
Yeah, it really is crazy. Like to think that in Salisbury, that many people on a given hour could go, I need a hole in my nose. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he did like a nose, 2 belly buttons, some other things.
Hey, but
I had a good day yesterday where, you know what happened first thing? 3 pairs of nipples come in. I get paid per hole. So we're not getting into my salary.
is
but-
that your way of saying 3 girls walked in?
It wa-
3 pairs of nipples walked in?
Yeah.
No, he did all their nipples, so it's like getting a double job.
Yeah, yeah.
I like
It's
to think Mike's just really misogynistic. She's like, and then walked in 3 pairs of nipples.
I don't think I'm
They're
that.
nothing else.
3 nipples and 3 asses.
Some
walked right in
holes,
the
some
door.
holes.
I'm not
walked in.
that
A
misogynistic.
few holes walked
Not
in the
too
door.
misogynistic.
That's awesome, though. Yeah. And hey, I know we got viewers who want to get body modded from the man himself.
I was
And
thinking
you
about
can go
getting
to
some
explosive.
sutures and some curved needles and stuff. And like, hey, if you cut yourself, don't go to the hospital. Save your money. Just come to me. I'll try to sew you up.
No way.
Yeah, way. That's how people learn how to do body mods and like cutouts and punch outs and implants.
You know how easy that is
Probably easier than
to
you think.
sew up a wound with those needles that are curved like that?
I have curved needles already, but they're not the suture needles.
So easy.
I want to do it. I want to learn. But what were we saying before? I had one more little thing to add to our little thing we were talking
We're
about.
talking about reviews, but I don't know.
No,
the
you were
body
going-
modifications.
You were going about the. Oh yeah, really quickly. You can do nothing for like 4 weeks, 2 months, 3 months. Nothing. You'll be slow weeks,
Oh, yeah.
and then all of a sudden,
Boom.
8
Easter famine.
nipple piercings come in one day, and you've just made.
Especially people getting
Dude,
ready
so-
for summer, right? Isn't that your busiest probably? People getting ready for summer. Like people are going to see my body. I have to put rings on it.
Smart clients come in this time of year, so it's healed by summer.
Yes.
A lot of clients come in right before summer, and it
Oh.
is a rush. But I always give them the heads up of like, you can't submerge this, you can't sun this.
Dude.
It's summertime, and the living's easy, and you're gonna want to
Did
go.
you see that Steve-O is getting a boob
Yes.
job?
Crazy.
I don't like that shit.
He's
dude.
getting
I don't
double
like that.
D's.
I
don't
do
like
not
that
like
either.
that shit.
That is crazy. That's going to be kind of painful to
Do
see.
you think enough people can appeal him doing
Yeah,
that?
I know. I think maybe. I think it might happen.
Do we
I've
need to
never heard
speak
anyone say,
out?
yes, that's hilarious. Everyone's like, nah, I wish he didn't.
Double D's is what he said he was going to get.
Just picture him with that shit. Oh, my God. Does
I
your
don't want to.
Can anyone chest skin just,
He's saying-
stretch that much?
He's saying
You know?
that
He has to work his way up.
at his live shows, you're going to be able to get a picture with him with his tits out.
That's amazing. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Dude, he would. See, and that is kind of brilliant because, like, oh my God, he will do anything to get that check. That man will do anything to get that check.
This is a hot take, but I lose. Okay, don't get me wrong. I love Steve-O and will never not love him.
I don't think
But
this is a hot
sometimes-
take. I see where you're going with this. I
Lately-
don't think this is a hot take.
Sometimes I'm like, dude, you are successful enough. Why are you begging?
Yeah.
Why are you? Because he can't help
Begging?
it. Not begging. Not beg. It's like, bro.
It seems desperate. is
Chill
what he's trying
out.
to say.
He
Just
always-
chill.
Desperate.
I read his book.
He's a performer.
He's an attention whore, is what he always says.
Yeah,
He is a straight
yeah.
up
He's
attention whore. And he
he's
can't-
self-aware of it. It's
Yes.
fine. It's fine.
That's good.
It makes
That's good.
me personally, as a big fan of him, just be like, Steve-O, You got the shark hooked through your cheek. You did
He
it.
tells
you did
this
it.
story about being at a party when he was in college and throwing himself off a balcony for
Yeah.
attention and like waking up in
Oh,
the fucking
yeah.
hospital.
Yep, and like no one like helped him out or something like that. Yeah.
He smashed his face all up. He said he perfected the trick after.
Yeah, I remember hearing that story. I remember really it was a really powerful story.
It was him and like talking to a girl on a balcony and him trying to impress her and him accidentally like really fucking himself up.
You got to have some really deep-seated stuff to want to hurt yourself all the time.
Yeah, the Jackass guys, they really got some great documentaries
You know-
behind them.
You know his dad was the president of like Pepsi and then Nabisco, and he was born in London, and then
Yeah.
he moved to
It's like Brazil or
Buenos
something.
Buenos Aires. He spoke his first words in Portuguese.
Wow.
His first words were in Portuguese. Steve-O.
Crazy guy, man. Wow.
Holy shit. You got to see a little bit of a something in him.
Yeah, British. Oh, stupid bloke.
Oh, Conti, bloody Conti. Yes, sweet briskets. Oh, chips and gravy. Jelly beans with my brisket.
And I think I've recommended this before, but whatever. If you're really into the Jackass guys like I am, you have to watch a documentary. It's called Dumb, the story of some skateboarding magazine. And that's where,
Big
Jeff
Brother.
Tremaine's, yeah. I've
Big
seen
Brother.
Dumb.
It's the
Dumb
story
is
of Big
good.
Brother magazine. If you like the Jackass guys, you will love this documentary.
Yeah,
It's
Chris
amazing.
Pontius was one of their main writers.
Yep, it goes over the Chris Pontius writing days, the Johnny Knoxville shooting himself with a bulletproof vest was his very first stunt and article.
So stupid.
Yeah, and guess what? He got the cheapest one he could possibly get because he was poor. He got the cheapest bulletproof vest on the market.
My life is don't fuck around with wild animals. Don't fuck around with guns.
Yeah.
The two number one things Giant Knoxville is known for.
Yeah,
Getting
you're
fucked
serious.
up by guns and bulls.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I would never in a million years do either of those things.
It's like, yeah.
The Hornet Stinger when in Jackass 2.
That's not as bad. But
it's
a
pretty
bull,
bad.
Oh, a hornet stinger's not going to
It's
kill
like a
you.
gun.
It's not going to kill you.
Not the Hornet, the bug, the Hornet, the blast beads that Dunn and him and Bam
Hornet
took.
stinger. I'm sorry.
No,
I'm really sorry.
I don't even know if it's called a
You're
Hornet
right.
Stinger. It's
You're
called
right.
something like that.
It was
I
like
must
a,
be
it
thinking
was
of
like
a
a
Wild Boys thing that I'm thinking
Because
of where they stung each other. Remember
Johnny
they stung each
Knoxville.
other?
No, you're right. You're right.
it was
Johnny
like some
Knoxville.
kind of weapon that riot police used, right?
He was going to be the only one to do it. And then he like
cool.
Bam's like I'm out. Dunn's like I'm out. And then at the last second, Johnny Knoxville convinces Dunn to do it. And then I just watched some like documentary about Jackass, and then right at the last second, Bam sees that Bam was not going to do it, and Dunn he sees Dunn walking in with Johnny, and he's like fuck it. He just started and Johnny Knoxville says Bam was out. But me and Dunn started walking in, and we looked behind us, and Bam's in tow.
And I remember
awesome.
Dave England's
Yeah,
just
dude.
like, I can't do it. It's too gnarly.
Can you imagine that stepping up at the last second? Like everyone thinks you're out, the producers think you're out, and then you're like, he's walking on the set.
That is
Bam's
amazing.
doing it.
Because we've all been in that situation before where you know you don't want to do something, but you will, but somehow you've gotten your feet to walk forward into it. You know
I've
what I
always
mean?
lived by Steve-O's thing. Like
Yes.
if I've got my like, I'll be like on the edge of a quarter pipe, scared. But Steve-O always said like, I always count like 3, 2, 1, go, and I've never stopped counting.
Yeah,
ever.
dude.
So like, I always do the same thing. I'm like 3, 2, and I'm like, if I'm at 2, I'm not gonna be like, no. You're just
Start
going.
at 3 and it's over. You're
Yeah,
gonna do it.
you're doing it.
You're committing to it.
But it's just like I don't do anything that crazy though. I'm just dropping it in a quarter pipe or something like that.
Yeah, you're not about to like get poop launched in with a porta potty or nothing. Poop launched.
Oh yeah, and what did we recently watch about this? And then now how that was supposed to be all dog shit.
That's the same thing we just watched. And yeah, and Johnny said this. He should not have said this.
I know.
What did he say?
A bunch of the PAs and crew members got in there and took a bunch of shits beforehand.
Wow.
He said there was. He pretty much says there was human shit in there too.
And that is so disgusting.
Yeah,
You can
Shit.
see the human turd.
They honestly
stand
pushed,
out.
they pushed the envelope so much. Like before them, you would think that they would definitely get a disease or something, and maybe they did.
Yeah,
like,
he
who
jumps
knows?
in that
Like,
drainage ditch that one time in Florida with the dead cat and stuff. Remember that?
Yeah.
That's in like the TV show, but that's old school.
Yeah, that TV show was really low budget and just amazing.
They always say the second movie is their, what's the word?
Coup de grace.
Coup de
No,
grace,
the modus something.
a modus operandi, something.
I don't
want
want to say the second word because I'll get it wrong.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, Otis.
Otis.
Let's get cultured, guys. Let's figure this shit out.
Look it up, Mikey.
Your Otis septum or something.
Your modus
Yeah.
something.
And they definitely all said that during the TV series, they made like, I think, $200 per stunt or
It
something
was like,
like
if
that.
it was dangerous, you got like $200, or you get like the fish, MOTIS. I think. Oh God, I spelled it. Now I'm an idiot. I spelled it wrong. Everyone knows.
Motus, you fucking idiot.
Moti? It's not a thing. Motis.
I don't want to think about it anymore.
Okay, we're over that.
There's a lot of like weird like Latin words like that. I'd like to know how to honestly say it. Like modus operandi. That's something, right?
That's what we were just talking about.
Is it the same one? I think I'm confused. I think I got a different one.
Yeah, it's MODUS.
Modus operandi, a particular way or method of doing something, especially one that's characteristic or well established.
And coup de
Damn, I
grace,
really
like coup
thought
de
it was
grace,
supposed
like
to-
you said. What does coup de grace mean?
You said it.
I say coup de grace too. I thought I got that from Mike. But is that like French or something?
Dude, look at the fucking description on this on the internet. This is crazy. So it says the definition, and then it says it in a sentence, and then it says the way in which something operates or works. THC has a quite precise modus operandi that taps into a specific brain function. THC.
Wow.
THC serves a
Interesting
specific.
example. Everyone knows what THC is. They put it on a dictionary example.
That's why they got Delta 9, Delta 8, Delta 7, Delta 6, Delta 9, Delta 8, Delta 7, Delta 6.
Hey.
We're mixing modus operandi up with something else.
Coup de grace.
No.
Yeah, we are. It's
It's like
something
a thing.
else.
Your college, your alma mater, your fucking.
That's another one. That's another one. Alma mater.
We're so stupid.
We're so dumb. We're so
What
dumb.
the fuck is the thing? You're supposed to say like it's like when someone dies and like, this is their life.
Yeah,
their best
I don't
work
think
of their
I
life.
don't think I'm even close in my brain, but I know what you're talking about.
Is it French?
Yeah.
French word for when someone dies?
No.
It's someone's.
You don't have to die.
Someone's life work.
It's someone. The only thing I can think of is crown jewel.
The
It's someone's-
quintessence?
It's someone's crown jewel.
This is awesome.
Have you seen that movie with Zoolander? The quintessence of life. Walter Mitty or something. That
With
movie.
Zoolander. That's you call Ben Stiller Zoolander.
Yeah, I don't know his real name.
Walter Mitty. He definitely
You
wasn't
mean
a.
Fokker?
You looking at me funny, fucker? The Secret Life of Walter Mitty is all about the quintessence of life.
I hate my life.
So
What are we talking about right now?
We're talking about that saying for someone's life work. It's like a French saying. Someone's coup de grace, someone's alma mater, someone's jelly donut.
Man, all of our huge famous friends and listeners are yelling at their phones right now.
You think our listeners know it? You think they're smarter than us?
Yeah.
Yeah, they think that they're smarter than us.
They think that they are.
Yeah, they think that they are. I'm looking at you, Devin. That's right.
Whoa, that got weird.
I'm a weird kind of guy.
You need a topic, Mike?
Yeah, what do you got, baby?
So today, I think, is it Bruce Lee's birthday or death day? Either way, I saw it on one of my internet browsers, popped up, and it got me thinking, do y'all know how crazy and like just out of the ordinary Bruce Lee's life was?
Didn't he get beat up on set one time?
Like, yeah. Well, yeah, he definitely did. Probably a couple times. But,
No, and that's from that movie.
on Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Love it. Another good Tarantino movie. And yeah, that is a great part of that
People
movie.
were
isn't it?
mad that happened.
And yeah, his family was really pissed about
Isn't that bizarre?
That's really bizarre.
Why did they
Sorry,
write
what were
that
you
in?
saying? I thought
But Bruce Lee's life, okay. So Bruce Lee grows up in China, and his mom knows that the firstborn male of the family always is cursed. So literally, the mom names him a female name, and then also moves to America to escape this curse of the firstborn child always getting killed, because they tried to stay in China as long as they could, and then Bruce got into some trouble with like the big Chinese gang. I forget what it's called, but you'd probably know it if you heard
Not
it.
the Yakuza, because that's Japanese.
Yeah, it's not the Yakuza, but it's something big like that. So they try to flee all that, and they go to America, becomes a big movie star, right? And then he's on set of a movie. He dies on set of a movie. He's the firstborn. He dies. You know what I mean? And then his son also dies on the set of a movie.
The Crow.
The firstborn. So the curse really seems to keep going on with the Lees. And I just find that really fascinating.
Brandon Lee, the whole thing, people go crazy about Brandon Lee. And all
Yeah,
that.
and I might be butchering a few things, but if you look up the Lee conspiracy or like the Lee curse, the Lee family curse, They've been saying that the firstborn dies in their family for a long time, and it still is happening. And that is just crazy to me.
It's like the Madden curse.
Yeah. But this one is, I mean, Bruce Lee died and his firstborn son died. When the mom was saying, our firstborns are going to die, we got to get out of here.
She should have stayed her ass in China. Sorry. Chuck Norris could have had those movie roles.
Chuck Norris.
Definitely a good Google if you all have some free time. Look up the Bruce Lee curse. I wanted to say conspiracy, but I guess it's more of a curse.
I watched a couple of videos about the Shining conspiracies recently.
What you got on
Remember how we
that?
talked about them?
Yeah.
He thinks that they are trying to say that Man Bear Pig and the dick sucking scene is in reference to Jack Torrance sexually assaulting his son.
Well, you know he chokes the fuck out of him in that one team.
He breaks his arm in the book.
He breaks his arm in the book,
first
and he
fucking-
chokes him in the movie.
He does.
Yeah, she's like,
You're right.
you did this to him. Because he did.
It's referred-
They're like sitting on the bed together, and he's like, you know I'd never hurt you. Yes, Dad. And it cuts away really quick, and it's like, bang, really loud music for a second. That's when he's fucking him up.
Huh.
Oh, shit.
I love a good Shining theory. So you're
I
thinking
know.
that he was a pedophile dad?
100%. He made him blow him.
Wow.
Holy shit.
And I watched a bunch of shit about how there's a ton of evidence for that. And with the bear,
Holy shit. It makes so much sense. I'm not lying that I'm not saying it doesn't.
I'll send you the video. It's good.
Yeah, I subscribe to the theory that Wendy is crazy and it's all in her head.
No.
She's a bad actor and stuff and all that, and she's annoying in the movie, but as a character, it's not her fault.
It's all in her head.
I don't know, man. That's just some late game internet theory
he
shit.
had done some stuff to the kid in the past and stuff.
The smoking gun for me that's all in Wendy's head is that anytime, or maybe not anytime, but many times when he is acting erratic, Jack Nicholson's character, there is continuation errors always.
That's just the movie.
Yeah, he doesn't want to look at himself. Every time he walks by a mirror, he goes crazy and shit too.
But like, why are there continuation errors when he's acting erratic? It makes me think that it's all in her head.
In the movie or the book?
In the movie.
Because in the movie, people give it shit because of that stuff, the weird continuation errors in The Shining.
Like, it will be like little stuff. Like, he's typing on his typewriter, he's acting normal. He's got a paper in the typewriter. Then he starts acting crazy. There's no paper in the typewriter anymore. You know what I mean? It's like little continuation errors like that.
But how? Oh yeah, yeah. She finds his book, and all he's written is "All work, no play makes Jack a dull boy." Mm-hmm. And then
I
he's
subscribe to
behind
that.
her, and he's like, "What does he say? Like, what you reading? What do you think? What does he say? I don't even know." But if he made his son,
I tried to get my girlfriend to watch that movie. She snoozed though. You know what I mean? Don't you hate that? You're trying to get someone to watch an amazing movie. You know it's a little slow.
Kubrick's
you know
movies
it's
have a lot
little
of
slow.
dialogue, and
Yeah.
it never really pops off till the very end.
Samantha refuses to watch that one. She's too scared.
Oh yeah.
I recently was watching Misery though,
Oh god.
I refuse to watch that.
and she came home and was like sat down and started watching it with me. I was like, she's his biggest fan. Let's keep watching. And
Man.
it is rough.
Does she cut his stuff off?
Movies ever.
She cut certain things off.
No,
Okay.
she hobbles them though.
What's that lady's name? Who's in?
She got an Oscar for that movie.
Who's the star?
Bates.
Kathy Bates.
She won an Oscar for that movie. Her acceptance speech for that Oscar is so fucking good too.
Is it really?
Does
She's
that
cool.
movie end good?
She's.
I guess we can't spoil that on the air, right?
It ends good.
Wait, she is.
That's too good of a movie,
She's the
too.
Waterboy's mom too, right?
I think so. I don't know. I
That's
like
crazy.
Does he redeem himself out of the situation, or does he rely on help from outside sources without spoiling it?
Let's just say the cops come and she shoots the cops.
Okay. Well, shit.
That's a crazy scene.
Yeah, that's the worst.
But yeah, Kathy Bates is Bobby Boucher's mom, right?
yeah.
Yep.
Mama.
What's the
said-
movie where she's in the hot tub and she shows her tits?
I don't know that.
Can we
one.
show
and
her
she's
tits
old.
on here?
And she's old.
All right, everybody, get ready. We're about to show tits on the air. I'm
Yeah,
just kidding.
Kathy Bates.
We can't show that. I'm sorry.
Just call us Mr. Skin.
a
You know,
movie.
Mr. Skin.
Oh yeah, they're trying to make
Mr. Skin.
You know, Mr. Skin.
They're like, it's already been done. What the fuck?
That's a knocked up reference, y'all.
Knocked up reference.
One time I had a girlfriend when that movie came out, and we were talking about how we liked that, and her mom had seen it and she was like, "I'm questioning your intelligence that you think that's a funny and a good movie."
What a bitch. Oh my God. For knocked up?
Yep.
That is a movie that I feel like all walks of life
That's
can
real.
laugh at.
That's
And
real.
she was such a what a bitch.
What a bitch!
Like
Knocked
she
Up is
doesn't.
hilarious.
Like her parents didn't fucking meet at a college party and make her happen.
It's not only hilarious; it's a good story. Knocked Up, right?
Yeah,
It's hard
long.
to stop watching that movie when you haven't
That
seen
movie
it before.
has an ass end on it that go. It's not. It's a 2 hour and 10-minute movie.
Paul Rudd is a delight in that movie.
You know what else is long? Am I wrong that 40-Year-Old
is.
Virgin is that long? Because every time I watch that shit, I'm like, holy shit! There's like a whole other hour to this movie. They're fighting. They're in a
That's a
relationship.
good
They're
movie
fighting.
too. And then the end scene is like, what the fuck is going on?
When he's on the bike.
Oh, it's only 2 hours.
The sun.
These movies need to stay in the fucking hour 29 realm.
They probably should.
Am I wrong?
probably
Waterboy, like
should.
keep it. The formula is there for a reason.
That 40-year-old virgin scene when Kevin Hart's trying to buy the VCR.
Oh
though,
yeah.
is one of the best scenes in any
Oh, you
movie.
wanted him. Now he's here.
Yeah.
I gotta use the bathroom.
What is it about Kevin Hart that's so fucking funny, man?
Yeah, I just watched Scary Movie 3.
He's
Have you
in that
seen-
too?
Holy shit!
yeah.
Yeah, he's in that. He's
Wow.
in the rap battle scene, and he is. So
Oh
good.
yeah, that's right.
Dude,
He's got like a do rag on or something. There's something about the way he talks. It's
I
just
think
like,
that movie. I think Scary Movie 3 might be in the top 5 funniest movies of all time.
wow, I gotta rewatch it then.
You need, dude,
Because I was probably pretty young when I
It
saw
was
that.
when they were trying to make Scary Movie 3, and the Wayans brothers were like, "We need more money. We need more money. We need more money." And they're like, "You know what? Yeah, fuck you then. We're just gonna make it anyway.
Wow.
We bought the name from you, and we'll make it without you."
So really, they made it without the Wayans brothers?
Yeah, they made
And-
it better.
And they made it better. Wow. Oh my god. So who directed it? You think?
I can't remember, but it's got Charlie Sheen in it. You know,
Nice.
remember? It's got Charlie Sheen in it. And,
Yeah. Oh, and they piss out their fingers.
and Dirt Nasty.
Yeah. I remember that. But yeah, I got to see who directed that. I bet it's some bigwig that we know about.
It's a really, really, really
Probably
good
like
movie.
fucking Seth Rogen or something. You know,
They make fun of the Signs scene. Remember Signs where
Signs was crazy.
M. Night Shyamalan is the driver of the truck that kills his wife or
I
whatever?
don't remember him being. I know he's always in the movies, but I don't remember him.
He
being
kills
in that
Mel
one.
Gibson's wife.
Wow.
And they make fun of
Oh,
it in
he's
Scary
the
Movie.
one who pins her up against the tree.
Yeah, and they make fun of it so good in Scary
Oh,
Movie 3.
you're right.
He
What
wants a little
happened?
time left with her bottom half.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah, that's right. That is funny.
Dude,
is
it is.
funny.
That movie is one of those movies you got to watch. Kind of got to watch it twice because you can't hear.
Mike,
half
can you do
of
us a
it.
favor and look up the IMDb of Scary Movie 3? We got to see who directed it and who wrote it. Because
Oh,
the Wayans brothers didn't.
Okay.
They went off on that one, dude.
David
Must have been
Zucker
someone good.
directed it.
So David Zucker is a bigwig. He does a lot of stuff. What
Oh
else
yeah, the
does it-
beginning has what's her name? Is that Pamela Anderson?
Pam. That was Pam.
The beginning is so funny.
And that actress is really well
The
respected.
phones
now, too.
ring in. They're like, "Isn't this crazy?" Like, yeah, the house is so big and there's only one phone.
Sean
They're
Wayans
Stupid jokes, dude.
So it does say Sean Wayans
wrote
it.
the characters.
Wrote it still.
The characters only.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
gotcha.
he did not make this movie.
Craig Mazin, Pat Prophet wrote it, and
So I
he
haven't
wrote the
heard of them,
characters.
but Zucker I've heard of.
A lot of people are scared. This is 2. Or no, this is 1. A lot of people get scared about how to really make a turkey.
No, that's 2.
It is 2?
Yeah, 2 is.
They get called
My strong hand is 2.
A lot of people prefer that one. That one doesn't hit as hard as 3 for me. But if you have 2 as your
You
favorite,
love 3.
yeah, 3 is. My
I saw
number
3 in theaters twice.
one. I'm pretty sure I may have 2.
I don't think I know what I was laughing at yet.
Yeah. And Scary Movie 1, I mean, Sergeant Officer Doofy or whatever.
Yeah, that one's great.
I mean, you gotta love the alien's penis fingers, and he's
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
he's like
penis
sucking on his
fingers.
fingers or something. He's like, yeah, we pee out of these. He's like, oh no, the alien's feeling on the one dude's mouth, and then he's like, yeah, this is how we pee, and he's like,
And then he said you should see where we something after that. too. Yeah, I can't remember, but
yeah.
great film, great film.
Oh, yeah. And the guy who's in that movie is like a really interesting case. He was on an episode of We Might Be Drunk. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Dirt
Jack?
Nasty.
Is it a white guy?
Yeah, Dirt Nasty. What's his name?
They save so much money doing Dirt Nasty and Charlie Sheen.
What's his name?
All I know him as is Dirt Nasty. Hang
No,
on.
he's
And he has the My Dick song, right?
No, that's fucking a whole different person.
no.
My
he's
Dick.
No, stop.
That's
somebody
Mickey
else.
right?
Avalon.
Oh, okay.
Dirt
Dirty,
Nasty
good
is
try.
the guy who's in the 3-man thing. with,
Simon Rex.
Simon Rex is
Simon Rex
Yeah.
is who I'm thinking.
Yeah, oh, and he is a huge fan of Mark Norman and Sam Morril.
Yeah,
when
yeah.
he's on the podcast, he's good.
Is he in Scary Movie 3?
Yes.
Simon Rex is in Scary Movie 3.
he's the rapper.
Cool. Nice.
They do the 8 Mile parody. Dude, Scary Movie
And
3 is
Simon
the
Rex,
best.
he has the My Dick song. That's him.
Mike, Can you
Right?
tell him again that it's not him?
Mickey Avalon, this guy right here, he does my dick.
But he was on We Might Be Drunk podcast saying that's his song and he gets money for it.
Who?
No.
Simon Rex was.
He's lying.
Or,
Hang on.
Conflating? Am I conflating?
You might be mixing up songs.
My Dick
Is it
featuring Dirt Nasty and Mickey Avalon. Holy shit. Hang on.
Is this a remix I never got to hear?
Andre Legacy,
Yeah.
My Dick featuring Dirt Nasty and Mickey Avalon. So yeah, Dirt Nasty hopped on some sort of
So he
remix.
is Dirk Nasty?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about
Dirk
Dirk Nasty,
Nasty.
but I thought that episode was really interesting.
Dude, Simon Rex is cool as shit.
Yeah, that is cool.
Is he without a
He-
paddle?
Simon Rex
could be.
did gay porn.
That seems like his
Softcore.
kind of movie. Yeah.
Did you know that?
No, I didn't know that.
You didn't know Simon Rex did?
Haven't seen that one.
You know anybody else that's done porn?
Anyone else?
Should we remember?
Life After Porn. Simon Rex, the actor reliving his past to redeem it. God damn it! Fucking
A
Christ.
paywall.
He was a fucking goddamn. He did it.
Mike, do you know anyone who's done porn?
Yes, me.
No. Did it?
We're not
Remember
talking
that
about
guy
yourself.
we went to high
Mike.
school with who did porn? Or Salisbury Christian School with? Should we talk about this?
Holy
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Holy shit, Tom! Hey, Tom! Oh, if only I could find that.
That's right. That was
It was
pretty
like
hilarious.
Dorm Dare or something,
I
right?
remember trying to
Dorm something.
Yeah, he got
Dare Dorm.
Dare
Dare Dorm. He was in Florida vacationing or going to college, and it was like, yeah, they straight up casted him. They were like, "Hey, you want
And
to make
his dick couldn't get
$1,000
hard for the
for
long
3
time.
mids girls? They were all mids, all 3.
I think I would have the exact same thing, but you gotta pop a magic bean
Yeah,
if you're in that
come
situation.
on. What the
Something.
fuck?
Drink a beer, drink a Gatorade, you know, Pedialyte. I just popped a sensu bean.
Where's the fluffer? Where's the fluffer? You know what I mean? You always hear about a fluffer.
They don't
Where's
got
the-
fluffers.
Where's the goddamn fluffer?
That's
You know?
for
Poor
like
guy.
Peter North and shit.
I blame the fluffer.
Yeah, you're right. You can't blame him.
Yeah.
You can't
I've
blame
been in the backseat of a car and had that same problem.
Hey, do we have a sperm bank in Salisbury?
I mean, trying to make
have
some
to,
fucking
right?
money, right?
Yeah, let's make some money.
I used to donate blood every, like, what is it, 4 months or something to the blood bank in Salisbury?
What's that? Like 45, even more, 90?
What?
How many dollars is that for some blood?
$0.
Zero.
It's a charity thing. You give it to them.
Damn.
And what they do is they send you a letter and it's like, time for your donation. You send $50 or you go there and give your blood or whatever. And you go there, you give
That's
your,
good. People need it. Yeah.
you go there, you give your blood. I would make sure I get really high beforehand so the person that gets my blood might be a little high. And then they would give you like some Nutter Butters.
That's funny.
And a Dr. Pepper afterwards. It was the best.
When you think about it, it's hilarious that you can go to a job interview and not get it because you smoked weed 2 weeks ago, but you can go give blood after smoking a joint. You know?
I took a bong hit like a gentleman. but
Yeah. You know what I mean? Like that's just funny though. They don't give a shit, honestly. When it comes to it, blood is blood.
They just want your fucking plasma, bro. They want to give it to other people.
I remember going to the blood drive at Salisbury University did you ever, nah, probably not.
I don't think I did.
Yeah. And it was in like it wasn't in like a huge room, but it was like a bunch of a pretty big room with like probably 30 tables. We were walking in and people were passing out like crazy.
Whoa.
Remember, I was giving blood and the dude next to me passed out. I was
Wow.
like, Jesus, y'all need to pull your shit together.
Yeah, wild.
Why?
But it is kind of crazy though. You lay there.
No, I don't like that feeling.
They hook your arm up and then they
I don't
take
like it.
this, they start pumping blood out of it and then they put this bag on a scale.
Ugh.
And it
See how
stops
heavy it is?
pumping when the scale hits a certain thing.
That's disgusting.
And it fills up like this big ass bag and you're like,
Yeah, and
you're like looking, you're like, damn, that's a lot
and
of
it
blood.
flows out of you so quick.
Yes,
It's like,
does.
is it a vacuum?
And it feels like this big bag.
Because you're under the impression they're about to leak your blood, but they're not leaking your blood.
like
They are
this.
sucking your blood. All right, it is coming out so
Come on,
quick.
dude.
It is coming out so quick.
They use like Mike should know the gauges. I wonder what kind of gauge needle they use. Like it's like, pretty big.
your cheeks start looking like this, Mike. This is what your cheeks start looking like.
And people were passing out like crazy.
Your eyes get sunken in. It's crazy. It really is. It flows out. It really flows out.
And yeah, I would always go to that place on over by the Civic Center. and
It looks
get
like
blood.
you pricked an above ground pool. You know, that's what it looks like.
It was worth it to go get blood. You get free Dr. Pepper and Nutter Butters.
That's a good combination. It's a fun
You
combination.
drink a Dr. Pepper and eat some Nutter Butters, and you're like, I need this.
You know
My
they got
blood's
double
gone.
stuffed nutters now.
Gotta go.
They got double stuffed Nutter Butters now.
Mike, what's wrong?
I did not like the talk about
Yeah, it's bad. It really is shitty. No more doctor. I think we all need to take a pact. We will never go to
The only
doctor
thing that makes me
again.
feel like that is if you think about cutting that artery like in your groin
Oh, that makes me
and
go
bleed
crazy.
to death from that. Like somebody takes like one of those like just a scalpel, razor sharp,
right,
fresh out of the
you're right.
package, goes there and goes
Yeah,
tiny little
yeah.
nick.
Stop.
Bleed to
How,
death.
how thick
from a
is the
tiny
wall of
cut.
that artery?
Oh my god!
How thick is the wall of that artery?
tiny.
Like a tissue paper? What do you think? You know?
Probably about that.
Probably
Thin.
about a tissue paper.
Thin.
Because blood has to, nutrients has to sift through the wall of the vessel. It has to be that thin. So
And,
you're right.
and it's going
just
through
a
your
scalpel,
groin.
just touching it,
Just
and
go
then
tick,
a
and you're
river,
like-
a river of blood is coming out.
It's like a plant's membranes, it's paper thin,
you're
waiting to
gone.
get cut.
You're right.
Just like in Panic Room, she's fifth grade science.
I mean, it's got to
She
be
cuts 'em right
thin
here
enough
on
for like
this one.
salt to pass through.
Remember?
and potassium and stuff.
Potassium.
Good call, Michael.
Potassium.
You have one like that in the front of your leg too, like your artery and like kind of
makes me queasy.
Your femur. It's your femoral artery.
Yep.
It might be the same one that goes through your groin,
Probably the same femoral artery.
but it goes like in the front of your leg too, and you can get kind of fucked up in like just the worst way.
Hey, Mike, look up the video of the hockey player who got his jugular slit.
Holy!
That's one of the
This
classic.
is a
But
classic.
jugular, like as bad as it sounds,
It could have been carotid, though. I just say jugular.
he
jugular's
gets
better
his
than the artery.
he gets his shit poured out on the ice.
And then some hero goes in there and is literally reaching inside of his neck and is pinching the artery.
he keeps him alive. Let's go run that back.
Or
'cause it
maybe
happens
he
so
is doing
quick.
it himself.
See this guy run into him look to your right of the screen, and he runs into the goal.
Dude, that was too quick. Yeah.
I
couldn't
don't
see
even
it.
know. Oh yeah, his
Dude.
head's on the other side of the goal for a second.
Dude, I cannot see what happened at all. Can you?
I mean, no.
Because in my mind, a skate must have been close to his throat, but I don't see any skate get close to his throat. How about you, Mike?
No, you don't. And I'm gonna run it back again.
So was it a stick slashing?
No, he is completely on the other side when he gets. Oh my god, that skate goes right into his neck. You can't barely.
What are you talking about? I can't see it. What skate goes into his neck?
He's in the goal.
Oh, wait. I'm looking at the wrong guy.
He's
aren't
in
I?
the goal and he falls to the left. But
So
he's blocking the other part of the.
So I was
He
looking at the
falls on his
people.
back and his neck is slit. So watch. That dude, 41, his own teammate.
Oh,
or his own teammate pushes blue back into him.
I think you just can't see the legs of the guy in the blue jersey, and it does
Pouring
come up
out
to his
onto
throat.
the ice. And if that is bad, and I don't know what
Oh God!
Remember in the Boston Marathon, that guy got his leg blown off,
Yep.
and that other guy saved him by grabbing his artery.
That's what
It
happens.
was
You
like
got
a
to reach in
it was
there
a
and
Mexican
grab.
man in the cowboy hat. Saved
You
him.
have to pinch. You got to pinch that.
I can't drink no more beer, man.
You don't want to drink another beer?
Not much. Not much.
Okay, fine.
I'll taste it. If
You don't have to open it.
No, we can if you boys are ready to do another one.
Hey, nice long ep right now. I love it.
I'll taste it. That's the one that someone allegedly it said it tasted like sausage.
Well, we got to find out now. Do
Roll it around.
you not want to do it? Do
What blood type is it? I mean, what kind is it?
you want some?
Sure. Hell yeah.
Pass me your cup.
Let's do
We'll wrap up. I guess we could wrap on it unless we're rolling heavy.
Let's do an official review and then wrap.
Yeah, I mean we can. This one is the Captain America. Same drop as
You
the
guys,
fucking.
you guys got a bedtime?
No, sir.
Yeah. When you got to get blood in the morning. Not
Give me
really.
your sausage cup, Michael.
Hit the wrong one. My bad.
Why don't you pour it out, boys, and then I'll sip from the can. This one's been. Is it sausagey?
Dude, it is. What's the word again, Mike, that you coined?
Schmegma.
It's not
Chungus.
schmegma. Chungus.
I didn't coin it. Big Chungus was already a thing.
Damn, he's
I want to try and feel for any extra schmeg when I drink it.
Good lord, that is a chunky pour.
Oh, gross. You left some schmeg on the mouthpiece. Cheers.
Happy
This-
birthday.
Strawberry milk.
No sausage.
Rocket Pop. Oh, that's good.
Yeah, it tastes like a rocket pop with cream. This one has, wow, that's good. Raspberry, cherry, limeade, and house pastry cream. Our take on rocket pop ice cream.
Huh.
Oh, God. That one's wild.
It's really good.
That's really pretty tasty.
It's decadent. Nice dessert beer.
Yeah, I would say decadent is a great descriptor for that motherfucker.
So I got this thing. I'm dating a new girl. She's got a kid, but his dad was never in the picture. He's just really tall, and it's really hard to get the frame.
I like it. I like it. That was good. That got me, man.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Dude,
I like
that got me. And then you can even possibly go into a certain area where the dad is tall and big and, I don't know, maybe hitter or something like that. You know, because he's a big man. He's a big man. But no. Forget about all that. But that's a good little bit.
Because he's a big man. What else you got?
I think that's it. Unless did I say the one about the scooter last time when my dad told the girl I was on?
Yeah, I did. Yep, I remember that one.
That one was just embarrassing as shit.
Yeah, the first, that was good, man.
Anything but that.
So how did you open the joke that you just told?
I've got a new girl that I'm dating, and she's got a kid.
And she got a
yeah,
kid.
yeah. and
For
she's
some
got-
reason, that setup is really crucial.
Okay.
I'm telling you, that puts my mind where it needs to be for the punchline. It really does.
You should line every joke up with that. So I got a girlfriend. She's got a kid.
And
Problem is, the kid,
you ever been to Six Flags?
he's got a sister, and the sister is in the picture.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, definitely keep your spacing with that joke, and I think you got a solid joke right there.
Dramatic pause. Have you heard that radio commercial?
No more bits? That makes me want some more bits. That's awesome.
I know. I don't. I think that's all I got this week.
Go way back. What's
Go way back.
yeah.
He got bits.
I definitely have something really old. Hold on.
It's the Jack Bit Corner. Welcome to Jack Bit Corner. Jack Bit.
I don't know. Vamp. You gotta go to Vamp.
Vamp. What's that? What's that
It
mean?
means kill time.
Kill the time, bro. Kill the time.
Hey, Erica just entered the studio, my house cat.
What kind of cat is she?
I don't know, orange.
What kind do you call it? What is there a name for that kind of cat?
I don't know. Is there names for any cats?
Yes.
Like, seriously.
There's
they're
a
just-
lot.
They're just cats.
There's a lot of different names. What is just a normal black cat called, you know? The closest thing to a black cat breed is the Bombay. Bombays have sleek black coats
Yeah.
and copper eyes. Beyond the Bombay, you can find a black coat on just about any breed of cat. And this writer highly recommends them. Yeah, I will say that all black cats sort of look the same. Is that a thing? Is black cat a breed, or is it just a color? Let's ask the question. Let's ask the real questions
I
here.
think Bombay was a thing. I remember hearing that before.
American bobtail. That thing looks like it's... You got the goddamn American curl. You got the American short hair, American wire hair. That looks like my voodoo.
What does this look like?
No, that looks like voodoo. The Bombay.
Yep.
That golden tiger stripe cat. She's probably, what do you call that? Rare golden. It's showing me golden tigers.
I found a really old thing that says, I took the short bus home from school once just to try it out. It didn't go anywhere near my house, but beat my new best friend, Jimmy. That's a really old thing I have in my phone.
But
It also says, God hates Monday mornings because of football players thanking him on his off day.
damn.
Football players being like, bro, and it's God's resting all day.
Yeah.
He wakes up Monday to his answer machine full of football players being like, and they don't give a fuck about that.
That's pretty good.
But these are just premises.
Well, Jack, I will say that you are 1 for 1 right now. You're on a roll, and I can't wait to see next week's bit.
Next week.
You got 7 days, motherfucker.
Jack bit. Jack bit.
Because I think that first joke is a keeper. I really think. And how long of a set
Last
do you
week's
want
joke was
for
really
these open
fire.
mics? How long do we want? 5, 10,
40,
15?
48 seconds?
Yeah. You think it's 5 minutes, though? What do you think, honestly?
No, I could never do 5 minutes.
No.
That's so long.
Come on, 5 minutes.
Like 2 minutes, like a double kill, Tony?
No.
Not even that. Just
No.
like a Kill Tony. We're going for like a Kill Tony here. Like a 60-second.
I'm never gonna do these anywhere.
Oh, come on.
I'll sell them to somebody.
We have to. We'll all be
Don't
in the
sell
building.
'em.
No way.
Got to. We got to.
You'll be like, ha!
Mike, we got to start coming up
better.
with bits too. Let's try to come up with bits, Mike. You think we can do it?
I'm chomping at the bit to come up with bits.
I know it's tough, man. It's the hardest form of entertainment in the world.
Writing comedy is not for me. I'm on the spot, Johnny.
I don't know what makes me think of them.
I always felt like I could be a writer on a TV show, but for stand-up comedy, man, that's tough.
Go ahead and tell me any movie. Go ahead.
What? Tell you any movie? Point Break.
Point Break, Gary Busey. Hey, I'm Gary Busey. I'm funny. See, I'm funny. I don't have to think. I just do it. You know what I
That
mean?
was fucking hilarious, dude.
Isn't he a trip in that movie? You gotta get your dick out of your. He just says outlandish shit. Am I wrong?
Wasn't he in a motorcycle accident and then he went absolutely insane?
Just another head injury,
He's
crazy
got like
person.
George Washington's golden teeth.
He does look like that.
Like the
yeah.
story from Halloween episode with the long teeth.
I remember liking very much that show I'm with Busey on
Yes,
MTV.
me too.
Yeah. Was that like an VH1?
Who was the guy that was on that?
Flavor Flav.
It wasn't Flavor Flav.
No, I'm with Busey, Mike.
They let him.
They were in the same house for some show though.
They let Flavor Flav take the night off for that show. He was on
telling
every
you,
other
on the
show.
VH1 show where the celebrity shared a house. Gary Busey, the fucking Flavor Flav, and the Flavor Flav's tall blonde woman were all in the same house.
Yeah, you know what?
I'm with Busey was just some comedian following.
Yeah.
Gary
But what
Busey
Mike's
around.
talking about, I bet would be a good watch if we were to rewatch it. The Surreal Life.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
That was insane. It really was. Gary Busey. It was Mini-Me. Vern Troyer.
Oh yeah, and he got really drunk all the
He
time.
got real
right?
drunk. And it was
That was sad.
Because he can get drunk
Flavor
fast.
Flav.
I can get drunk fast.
Think how fast Vern
I'll
gets.
get drunk faster than him.
Vern was drinking 1 shot, 2 shots, and he was obliterated. I mean, I get obliterated off 2 shots.
Yeah, actually, can you look up the first cast of The Surreal Life?
No, tell me who this
Yeah,
comedian is.
and this guy first. My bad.
Adam De La Pena.
Yeah,
Who's he?
he's definitely stopped
Is that
doing
the Man
everything.
versus Food guy?
No.
No, he's just from the Man Show, writing for the Man Show.
No
and
way.
Yeah, he wrote for the Man Show.
Man Show was fun, too.
Does this taste like sausages?
Does it taste like the skin of the sausage?
Ugh, that's disgusting.
Does it?
That's the casing.
Does it taste like the casing?
Sausage
Did you say
casing
that?
can kick rocks.
One time I got hired to make sausages in Austin at this sausage factory place.
Man.
It was a cool restaurant. And then I went to the thing and I couldn't find my birth certificate and they were like, you are retarded. So no, you can't work here.
Oh, my God.
Like you don't know where your BC
You can't
is?
case these sausages.
Then I found it like on my desk. It was like a ghost took it.
Weird. That
Oh,
happens.
spooky ghost.
That happens to me all the
Ectoplasm.
time. Sometimes
it-
the exact thing I'm looking for, my brain just blocks it out.
And then it was like, I mean, I just wasn't supposed to work there.
Exactly.
Yeah, universe looking out for you, dog man. Come on, doggy man. I got a food recommendation for you if I haven't put it on here before.
Ooh.
If you like Wawa,
Hey.
if you even know what a Wawa is.
Silly.
What'd you say?
Nothing going.
Come on, man.
Sizzly.
Sizzly. Sizzly.
Go on.
Fucking, you order the turkey hoagie, that's fine. But when it comes time for bread, you order it on an everything bagel. Everything bagel,
Everything bagels kick ass.
turkey sandwich, whatever cheese you want, doesn't matter. Put some spinach on it. Dress it how you like. I like Miracle Whip and oregano and pepper. And then you know what you
Talk
got to
about
get.
that.
A bag. I know the Miracle Whip thing is up for debate. I
Miracle Whip
understand.
and oregano and pepper on your
See, if I were to get the
bagel.
honey smoked turkey, maybe the mayo.
The man's got an everything bagel, and he's like, "Can I get a regular?
Can I get this and that and that and that and that?
Come on, man. Shut up, man. It makes it better.
Everything bagels are awesome. You like an everything bagel, Jack? It's good,
Of course,
right?
I like an everything bagel.
Man, okay. And since you're going to wreck that, y'all ever go to the Bagel Bakery Cafe in Salisbury,
Used to a
Maryland?
lot.
That
When I was a
everything
young
bagel
boy in
there
college.
is the best.
Fire.
If you can get a bacon, egg, and cheese on an everything bagel there, and it is the best tasting thing you'll.
How about
the
that crab
flavor
bagel?
combination-
Just fresh.
The flavor combination of that everything seasoning on
Crab
that egg
bagel.
and bacon, and they got the crab bagel.
Let me get a sample for the Bagel Bakery. What kind of vocal sample do you got for them that says kind of like,
Just
yeah,
that-
bitch?
It'd be cool to have
It's
like
just
that.
a bagel place, is what it should say.
What does the Indian guy always say when he's checking you out? You know,
Hello,
feel
buddy.
like he always- yeah,
you want a
something like
coffee?
that.
Would you like a coffee? Is what he always
Wait,
says.
no, he says, "Thank you, come again." and then Akash Singh's bit is like, "What? You making fun of me for being polite, motherfucker?"
no. Seriously, the fact that Apu got canceled is the craziest thing.
Yeah, I saw Akash do all that
ever.
shit live.
nice.
That is
Nice.
wild.
It was the best. And it was
Because
like,
like what kind of bad stereotype is that? He owns a business.
he's living the American dream is his bit.
literally living the American dream.
And
the entire
And he's
series.
nice. And he's nice.
Yeah,
and you make fun of him.
And out of all the characters on The Simpsons, he is one of the few where you go, he has sense. This guy actually has sense.
you're right.
You know what I mean?
right.
And they
thinks that-
cancel him because he is Indian.
No,
Like,
because
that's
they're
it.
scared of
You know
their
what I
own
mean?
fucking
Only-
monster that they made, is what I
Only
think.
white people can be around. We know, like, you can't have Uncle Ben on a box. You can't have Aunt Jemima on the
Yeah,
syrup.
it's so funny.
Only
Still has
white
money.
people can be on stuff. Wendy can be out there all day.
Yeah, that one joke about us taking a Indian off her land for the Land O'Lakes thing is just so funny
Insane.
because it's just true. You know what I mean? It's just like, what the fuck? We took her right off her land.
Randall
And you
Lakes.
can't do the titty thing. We already talked about.
Yeah,
which
the
is the
titty
greatest
thing
shit
is the
ever.
best.
That used to fucking kill.
That's the horniest little thing ever.
But the craziest thing is society has not cured itself yet. You
The
know?
pendulum swings, and it takes a long time to swing back the other way. And I think it might be starting.
Yeah, it's starting.
Of what's going to happen when it turns the other way? Is the
Well, it'll
Taskmaster
land
going to
in-
come?
I think it might land in the middle, and then we'll die.
Is
It'll
the
be
ta-
great.
The Taskmaster's going to come back and farm our souls.
I can't wait for that full pendulum swing the other way.
No, you're reminding me of that scary dream, man. The pendulum's going to swing back.
I think we might be. I don't know. I don't know where it is right now.
I don't want to think about it, man. But it reminds me of Resident Evil 4 where the pendulums swing. You got to run across the bladed pendulums.
Play the music.
Yeah. All right, y'all. It's been a good one. Here we go. Ah, shit.
You fucked up. Hey, thanks for tuning in, everybody. We'll see you in a week. This one's a little extendo clip. Blah, 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 blah. 15 minutes extra for your ass. Usually you gotta pay a premium for that kind of extendo clip. We'll catch you next week. Stay strong, stay safe. Start doing that Christmas shopping if you haven't got it done already, because
Get
it's
on it.
coming up. Jingle fucking bells. We're gonna have decorations starting next week. Get ready for Christmas
I'm
with
broke.
us.
Subscribe to the Patreon.
Give us your money. I love you. Bye.